close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing tonight? Mom, I see you there lurking in the background. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. Heard that you came across Zoe for the first time today. Fun. Guys, we are going to play some Minecraft tonight. We are going to try to do some treasure hunting. I'm just going to go fishing. Just going to go fishing and have some fun. Sit and talk, relax. And yeah. Hello, Mom. Hello. You did see her? Well, that's good. I figured you guys would run into each other once in a while. Or she's cutting down trees. She was quick in a hurry. Stream is brought to you by old-fashioned hard candies. You can get them anywhere at your local Rural King store. Maybe they'll see this and actually want to pay for my streams. Got pretty darn good candy, though. She had to tell me who she was. It's probably been a while since you've seen her. They don't all look like twins anymore. They all have different hair colors now. Well, somewhat the same, but still different. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Really appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you. We are just fishing, hanging out. Seeing what we can catch here in the lovely canal. See if we can pick up anything good. Need some good books. Mending, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm not very picky. I'm gonna slaughter your name. You hear me? Hello. Hello, thank you very much for coming by. Somebody's gonna go to sleep and screw me over. That's true, but I'm old and it takes a while. Wow. I don't know about that. Gosh, we are up to already 4 people here on the stream. I really appreciate you all. Every one of you guys coming by and hanging out. The stream is not going to be super entertaining today. We're just going to try to focus on trying to get some books and things for building up our tools and our armor and things. So, but sometimes it is pretty exciting to see what we can actually pull out of here. Did you hear me? I am fishing for enchanted books. Is really what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping. Usually I'm pretty successful. I have about a chest load of them right now. That's after I've even combined them together. So, yeah. What are you, Philippines or American? I am American. Leslie, howdy. Thank you for coming by. Saw that you just jumped into the realm not too long ago. Are you going to spend your night in the Nether today? No, you're sitting there right next to me. Fishing. Fishing. I thought that was Echo there for a sec. Get my levels up too, that'll be nice. Let's see if we have any luck. So far, no luck on books, but we've had a couple of things that we pulled enchantment items out, so we can at least take the levels off of those. She's cutting down trees or something weird. I don't know. She's in a hurry, that's for sure. She should kill those guys because they're trying to kill her. She's getting them all riled up. If you finish that, let's found Axolot. What is that? I'm getting nothing but fish. Just crap. I got an enchanted fishing pole though. You don't know? No, I don't know that. I am good enough at Minecraft to be dangerous. Let's put it to you that way. I've played Minecraft several times. I've made it to the dragon one time within a realm. But not much more than that. And in this realm, with some of the new updates that they've had, it's a little bit harder to gain materials and things, so it's going to take us longer to get to the dragon and whatnot, so we'll see. You'll post it? Okay. Are you part of the Thin Blue Line community group? If you're not, you should join it. And you can post it in there, and that's how we all stay up to date on things on the channel. All Thin Blue Line 285 or Thin Blue Line Gaming on Facebook. Oh, what a... I knew somebody was going to ruin it for us all. The community page probably requires an approval by an admin, mod, or me. But we try to get over to it and get you approved fairly quickly. If you're interested. It's not necessary. But if you'd like to be a part of it, you're more than welcome to. There's a link that I need to add to the link tree because I don't have the community page on there. I'm getting saddles left and right. Oh shit, oh bitty. Alright, we got trash and stuff. Fire aspect, knockback 2. I'm breaking. I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. I don't want that, I don't want that. I don't want that. See, those are okay. I'm probably just going to grab enchantments off of those. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. There. I'll grab all the enchantments off of those. It gives me a few levels, and I can dump them. Just go boom, 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 boom. Bada bing, bada boom. You are American and me Philippines. It's true. Yes, that is true. For sure. Fred, thank you for coming by and hanging out. Really appreciate you. I see you lurking in the background. Sitting here following. So Facebook itself doesn't really show me a whole lot. So I have it on my phone, which actually shows me other people that are watching the stream with me. So, but I do appreciate you coming by and hanging out. For sure. Much appreciated, my friend. It's so cool that I can see my son live. I find it quite fun. It's pretty entertaining. Pretty entertaining. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I am not having much luck with books today. What's up, Fire?
What's up?
Not much at all. Been sitting here fishing for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. Solid. And I haven't gotten one enchantment book.
Seriously.
Yeah. Believe that crap?
It's impressive, really. Kids, dude, I tell you what.
What's going on?
The oldest one pushed me so far that I wasn't even sure if I was going to jump on. Daggone kid. Irritate me so bad. He was in a good mood, but he just wouldn't listen. And
Yeah, that happens from time to time.
And then made me threaten that if you don't do this, you're going to go to bed. And then I
Mom with the
3.
50 stars? Hell yeah,
He
thank you,
said
thank you,
no.
thank you. I really appreciate
And
that.
It's like, well, you did this to yourself.
Guys, all profits are
Unfortunately,
going
it is
towards
now officially
giving
bedtime.
back to the
So
police
I'm going
departments
to
and
bed.
giving back to the community.
Sure
So
about it, but he just was getting away with too much tonight, and I just can't be doing
I
that.
am not keeping any of that for myself.
Not
May
even
occasionally
the
go
boy.
back to give back to upgrading the stream and things of that nature,
That's
but
not how that
most of it's
goes.
going back to the community. So I really appreciate all of your guys' contributions and support.
Hopefully, he'll just learn for next time, right? That's how it works.
You would think so, but it doesn't seem like that's actually how things work with... They eventually learn that, but it takes a while.
Gotcha. Well, that'll be fun then.
Fortune 2, that ain't bad. Fortune 2 book. Hello. Was wondering if you were going to get on Discord this evening.
No, I was just making you guys wait.
I was having absolutely no luck fishing, and you made me sleep, so... I don't know whether to love it or
I
hate
need
you.
to sleep.
You needed to sleep?
Yeah, I got things I'm working on.
Oh, gotcha. Well, now you can stay up for the next 4 nights.
Well, no, because I got things I'm working on.
Oh.
I got a tree farm. I gotta cut down trees, so I'm just...
Well, I see your tree farm. I was kind of wondering what you were doing over there.
cutting down trees.
For what purpose?
These are spruce.
Are you...
We don't have spruce.
What are you using it for?
To build my store.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm also waiting for another wandering trader.
My mom says hi.
Hello, Aunt Bonnie. Hope you're well.
You think I can hit you with an arrow from way over here?
Test it and see if you don't get slaughtered by my netherite sword. I'm down. And I bet it kicks your ass.
I don't want to lose my armor. It's not got mending on it.
Well, I mean, that's your option. I'm okay playing. You can shoot me, and then I will retaliate as I see fit.
And you're wearing netherite armor.
I don't think I have, no, I have just diamond.
Oh.
My netherite armor's at the
She
house.
says she is good. Thank you.
Well, that's beautiful. Leslie's on the stream, I'm on the Discord. Since I'm on my phone, I can't do both, and I really don't care to have to open my laptop. Because I'm lazy. It's really right in front of me, and it just requires me to open it, but That seems like
I
some...
don't even know if I want to play around and try to hit you, or like attempt to hit you and then accidentally hit you.
Oh, because I'm gonna go ape shit. You hit me. You better run.
I'll just see how good of a shot I am. She says hi, Leslie.
And if you want to, Leslie says hi. I don't know if she heard her.
She did.
Because
I think she
if
said
you want
hi.
to attempt seeing or testing what my sword can do, you can.
No. I am a good.
All right. Damn it, man! It's about to be nighttime again already. How much wood do I got? 3.5 stacks.
Can I get rid of? What can I get rid of?
You like my pretty ass layout all the way to the water?
Yeah. I like you expanded your lily pads.
Yeah, it makes it nice.
Does it?
Well, I just broke down the bridge, moved it over to the end of my new walk path, and then expanded it by 3. So it was only 3 wide before. Now it's I expanded by 4 because it's 7 wide now.
Gotcha. What is that, server
Yeah.
or world? This is a world. This is
Did you check out the
Minecraft
perks thing? Does it give you what kind of discounts does it give you, or does it?
Minecraft realm.
Or did you even look into it yet?
I did. I actually used it today for ordering DoorDash.
You used it for ordering DoorDash. What, did you buy a pass?
Well, I have a pass already, but it gave me free delivery, which I already had because of the pass, but it gave me the points.
Oh, so you can actually earn the points?
Yeah.
The points thing is super awesome because, like...
I don't know if it's linked to yours, though. It's the only thing I'm confused about.
I don't think it is. So I think you can earn your own points. Because I was trying to read, because it says that, like, you get every person I give it to... Because I actually... Because it told me that I could only give it to one person.
Yeah.
But now that I looked into it a little more, I actually can give it to close friends and family. But there is a limit. But... So I went ahead and sent it to my mom because there's actually like free webinars and free classes that you can take. I actually have to send a different code for that.
Gotcha.
But it says that that not everybody qualifies for all of the perks. But
yeah, it says that I can get electronics and furniture and all kinds of stuff. It depends on where I go. Samsung's offering like 60% off of Samsung phones, things like that. So
you probably don't get the like TV deal that I have going right now.
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I was looking at some monitors earlier.
Yeah, like they've got for me, I can get monitors like because they have like I think it's like 35 or 40% off monitors, and then on top of that I get the additional employee discount.
Gotcha.
So I think I get to double up. So I get not only the corporate discount, which is the percentage discount, but then I get the employee discount. So I don't know if you get the double up. I think
I did see on a couple of items that I get employee discount as well, but
yeah, it said that you may not qualify for all perks, but you get to qualify for some. So I like that you get at least some of the employee discounts. That kind of is cool. Who's not sleeping?
Well, I thought about using it as a double dipping situation where I could try to buy stuff for work and collect the points.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea because, like, if those points you could turn around and buy all kinds of shit for yourself.
I know, like you can get vacations and stuff like that. Just by building
you
it
can
up.
buy vacations, you can buy flights, you can buy cruises, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna buy
rental cars. You could buy vehicles. You could buy car parts. You could buy shit. I mean, you could buy literally everything. Beds.
I know. I was like, It's like I really gotta. That's why I was looking for a monitor, because I'd have been able to get the monitor I wanted and get points off
Well,
of it. But
there's multiple, because I don't know if you noticed, because I think there's also there's Levino and something else, or Levino or whatever it's called.
yeah.
Now I also have, now that's not a part of that. And I don't know how you feel about Dell monitors.
Oh, I buy exclusive Dell stuff at work primarily.
Oh, well then you probably have close to the same discounts that I do. But I guess it kind of just depends on what you're looking for. I am not a huge Dell fan, personally.
I mean, but if I was buying stuff for work and just collecting the points off of it, like that's just.
Yeah, well then you would probably, if I was you, I would go with using Samsung, or, but of course I'm a huge Samsung fan. I don't know that necessarily for monitors I am. I'm kind of an Acer fan for monitors, but that's just for gaming monitors though.
Well,
I wouldn't buy
I got
an
MSI
Ace
and Skeptor.
for your gaming monitor.
Yeah.
I've had a few other brands, and ever since I
Do
bought
you
my first
know
Acer, I don't think I
Donny
will turn
Bobes
back.
and Dreamforge Labs? I don't. Who are they?
And this is, I think, the ones that we have now. I think this will make
Are
my
they also streamers? Because I'll definitely
fourth
look
and
them up.
fifth Acer gaming monitor I've owned.
Oh yeah.
Because I bought both mine and Leslie's. Didn't I buy both of these? Yeah.
I've had an Acer monitor. I really liked it. I've had MSI, and now my newest one is a Gigabyte.
Gigabyte. No, I bought both the gaming monitors, babe. I thought. I'm almost positive.
Man, I'm not. I'm just having
Can't
shit
remember.
for luck
You might
trying to
have.
find some enchantment books today.
Yeah, like it's been a little stingy. I haven't really done much fishing. I've been kind of working on right now.
Watch
I
that.
need an entirely too many
Watch that
trees, so
YouTube. They're streamer. Okay. Yeah, I'll
also
definitely
trying to.
look them
You
up.
might have bought the gaming monitors. I can't remember. I can't, because you've got your horse farm blocked where you can't jump into it. So I don't know what you want me to do with them. So like you have this, huh? Oh,
That's pretty nice.
I think it's really trippy because like if you look down on it and you kind of move, it's iridescent.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna put in like some rails and crap, but like nothing that you can't walk over. It'll be like inset into the flooring. Come on, trees. I need you to grow.
Do.
Yeah, I caught that horse. He's pretty fast and he jumps like a crazy person, but your horse pen you can't jump into. So I don't. Oh, I didn't know that. So if I find a decent horse, in case he's better than some of the ones you have, like all the crappy horses I let roam. So if I get a decent horse, I put him in your sheep pen so you can test him out and see if you want to keep him or not. That's the only reason he's in there.
What kind of damage
That's
does your
easy.
sword do?
Mine?
Yeah.
I have two. This one, this one's only plus 11.
I can't seem to get mine off of +7.
I think my other one's plus 12. I got one on a rack and one in
Do
my
you have
pocket.
smite or sharpness on yours?
Smite's not worth a diddly. I have Fire Aspect 2, Sharpness 3, Unbreaking 3, Looting 3, Knockback 2, and Mending 1 on this one.
Wonder if it'll let me do sharpness. If I have.
Not with Smite.
Dang it.
Yeah. So you'll have to disenchant it. Smite isn't worth much.
If you watch that, I will follow you and like.
What else
For
do you
sure,
have on
I'll
it? It's
do
not
that.
fully enchanted yet, or what? Or is that the one I gave you?
What? What do you
The
mean?
sword?
No,
Did I give you a sword?
No, you did.
No, I gave Leslie a sword.
No, I built mine from the ground up, but
Yeah, I would always go sharpness first, but if you go sharpness, you can't put smite or Bane of Arthropods on it. But when you go sharpness, you really don't need either one of the other two. So, did you change the difficulty?
from normal or from easy, I mean?
Yeah,
No.
okay.
Why?
Because you know how you were mentioning about the food depleting?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't, like, I noticed that it also has been depleting for me rather fast, even though I'm eating pork. Or,
Well, I can
beef.
take us down another level. We can go down to peaceful.
No. What are we at?
Easy.
No, don't do peaceful.
I'll say we could do peaceful, and I think that a zombie would just walk up to you and look at you.
No, like, yeah, let's not do that. It might be. I'm wondering if part of my problem
What's
is
up,
now
Chris,
that
my
I'm starting
dude?
to cash in my levels, it seems like it's
How you
getting a little
doing, man?
better. Like better. I was over 60 levels. I don't know if the higher the level you are, if it doesn't cause part of that.
Man, impaling and piercing is going to be the life.
Because I
of
had
me.
like 63 levels, and I don't know if that
Night,
starts to
Mom.
exhaust energy more.
You have a
I don't know if
great
that's a
evening as
thing.
well.
Because it seemed like the higher my levels got, like even me walking around was causing me to.
Yeah, that's what
gain
I was
100.
experienced last week.
But once I got back down into the 40s, it wasn't happening. I didn't have anything to cash my levels on, and I went to. So I didn't get that many levels until I
I'm
needed.
good, Chris. I'm really good. Cannot
I needed
complain at all.
quartz the other night to finish my walkway. So the only thing I could do was go to the Nether, get quartz, and when you go farming quartz, that's big XP right there.
Yeah.
And I just kept getting more and bigger and bigger and bigger, and it was like, next thing I know, I went from 51 to 59 to 63, and I was like, okay. But then I started running around. I was like, holy shit! It's like I constantly stayed hungry. It didn't matter what I was doing. Like I'd walk just a little bit, and I was like, what in the crap's going on? But I didn't know if you changed something, because I know you mentioned it the other day, but you said you were eating fish. And then
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if it's just because my levels are so high, if it depletes energy faster. Like, I've never had 60 some odd levels of XP before.
This is Minecraft Bedrock. Ooh, we got another book. Piercing 3. You son of a...
All the piercing.
I get piercing and impaling, like every other book.
So those are essentially useless. You might as well just disenchant them and keep the books or something.
You can disenchant books too?
Yeah, for levels.
Hell yeah, dude.
You didn't know that? Yeah, you can disenchant them for levels just as easy as you can anything else, and then they just turn into regular books.
What word is it?
I'd do it if I get something that's just completely garbage that's never going to be useful.
What were you talking about
A
giving me?
rogue tree. I'm trying to find a wandering trader still. I found a couple, and all they had was crap.
Quick charge.
So
Quick charge
you know
us
that
for
little
winners.
that
Hmm.
you know that iron and coal level I was talking about that you were doing as experimental?
Hmm.
I just found lapis in there as well.
Yeah, lapis is the only thing that I think actually now just spawns freaking everywhere. Like, you could be randomly at level like 153 in the fucking sky on top of a mountain, and all of a sudden you'll just be like, why is there lapis just chilling on this piece of grass? Like, it's so
Weird.
stupid. Yeah. It's like, we'll just make lapis the one thing that's on every single possible level on the planet. And redstone is one of those things where you used to be able to find almost anywhere, which has now become one of those rare sources unless you are on diamond level. And
I said diamond level. You hit it like a madman. I mean, you get more of
only in
that than
certain
diamond.
areas, like it's not lucrative, like in some areas. So like diamond level in one mine might be rich, like the new mine I built. It's rich of redstone dust,
Oh yeah.
but diamond level in another area might be scarce of everything, including diamonds, including redstone. So, like, I think it kind of depends on the biome at this point in which you build your mine in. Like, it's completely dependent on a whole number of factors. Because I've been on diamond level, kind of like, for example, on our tiny realm, and we're kind of like gold rich and diamond rich, but the mine that we've got three mines built, and one of them is
Oh, I got
garbage,
you.
one of them is
My
garbage
apologies.
esque, and then the other one is really fruitful. So like they're all at the same levels pretty much, but you know, they're all in different areas. So explain that. It has to be dependent on where you build them completely at this point. Which is crazy to me. Which I know that it was semi-dependent on that before, but it still felt like it didn't matter what biome you built in, you were still lucrative of some kind. It's not that way anymore.
Boom,
Yeah, it
boom,
looks like I laid
boom.
out a bed sheet across the grass.
Yeah, like a quilt. Yeah, it
No, I
looks
need
like
a
a.
wandering trader. I have 2 out of 4 dark oak
Hello, Daddy-O.
saplings. I need 2 more,
How are you
and
doing
then we
this
should
evening?
have every tree available in Minecraft tree sapling. So then we can literally, at least we have all those resources to us.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I use him for. I go to the village, I trade for emeralds, which are essentially useless, and then I buy things that we can't get to our biome naturally to produce in our biome. So like we couldn't get pumpkins, I bought pumpkins. Like watermelons were natural to this area. We have we have watermelons,
Yeah.
but like I use him for trading for things we can't get naturally here. Instead of having to go hunt for that shit in other biomes, I just trade him for the little tiny 1 and 2 emeralds that he wants. And then you buy a couple saplings from him and then grow them. And then, of course, you end up with 5,000 saplings and you store them in case you want that kind of wood for building or whatever.
Howdy,
He's
howdy,
more,
howdy.
he's like more useful than you realize if you want to use him for building materials that you don't want to have to go. Because God knows how far you might have to travel to find those biomes.
Right, right.
Because I have left our shores in every direction by boat so far, and I haven't found anything that's not the same biome that we already have. So the only other biome I found was the mesa, and I found those acacia oak trees, but I don't think we can grow those because they only drop oak saplings.
You want to go take over the tower today?
I already took it over. But I don't know how to keep them from spawning in it. Like, I freed their iron golem that they had captive in a cage, and I blew out their one wall, and I ran all over the son of a bitch. But I didn't see anything in there unless it's inside the ground. I have to break out their wood flooring. But like, I don't know what the purpose of that thing is except just a spawner. Is that all it does? Just continually spawn them?
I guess, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because they had a iron golem in a cage.
You hear me?
And I saved him, and he
apologize
helped
for
me
this
kick
happening,
their
but
ass.
I'm not going to tell them that they can't say it. I am sorry.
And
the
yeah,
stream
because
is
I broke out the
is
one side wall. And
a
went
mature
inside,
content stream, so stuff like that
and,
might happen.
The iron golem kicked their asses from the outside after I saved him. But I did this all by myself on my lunch today.
Wow. Well, I guess I'm just
But
slightly
they
too
just
late.
kept respawning. So, like, I don't know what the purpose in that was. Like, I defeated them all, ran around, and then they would respawn outside of it, and then they would all rush it again. So, like, I didn't find anything in it, unless I just didn't look in the right location, but it's just like a big spawner.
You hear me? I do appreciate you being here, though, and supporting the channel. Thank you. Daddy-O, thank you for the 50 stars. Really appreciate that.
So I need
yeah.
to Google if you can
Thank
actually
you,
take that
thank
over,
you.
because I don't think you can.
That's dope.
I think it just respawns them over and over and over again. But they haven't been back since I did that, so I need to probably maybe... Let me just run over there real quick and see if I can't get in a war.
You want me to go with you?
I'm not scared of these bitches. They're a bunch of sissies.
I know, but I want to go have some fun.
Hmm?
I want to go have some fun.
They are. You should have seen that iron golem. It was hilarious. I freed him, and he, like, come slinking out of there. And then all of a sudden, they started spawning everywhere. And then he just went apeshit, flinging them all over the freaking sky. It was hilarious. It was like, get him! I don't know. I don't see any of them. Maybe I
You
did
hear me?
defeat
Thank
them.
you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can't find anything in it, but like, well, because here's the thing: I couldn't completely go through it because they kept spawning. Here, nope, they're back. They're spawning on the outside of it. But they're not all over it like they used to be.
Oops.
Like, here's the inside. See what I mean?
They said you can keep it as a raid farm to get the bad omen effect and use it as a trap to collect loot from the raids.
So they
Or you-
always come back then.
Or you can strip the outpost of its resources. It has cobblestone, so on and so forth. You can burn it down.
Bye, you
to the
hear me?
coast
Have a great
entrance
evening.
to the woodland mansions.
Or
and
day, I
turn it
guess, in
into
your
a
case,
base.
probably.
To do this, you need to remove all grass and sand blocks in the area and light the place up to prevent pillager spawns.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. They just keep spawning. So, like, it's at this point, it's one of those things. They don't spawn inside of it anymore. They just spawn all around the outside of it.
How do you put a saddle
Like,
on
I
a
just
horse?
got myself some bad juju again. Because that's what I needed, was more more
Awesome. I
of
look
those
forward to
bad
seeing you.
juju things.
Thanks again for coming by and
But yeah,
supporting the
like
channel.
I'm inside of it. I'm headed up to the top again.
How do you guys put on a saddle on a horse with a keyboard? Do you know? Anybody?
Is it not just right click?
Every time I try to, he bucks.
Yeah, see, look,
You
baby,
gotta keep doing it, so you gotta be sitting on the.
babe.
Oh,
See,
you
look.
not tamed him yet?
Yeah.
How do you tame
I'm at
him?
the top.
That's what I'm saying. That
gotta-
No, there's nothing good up here.
you gotta keep sitting on him until he's tame.
Yeah.
Like, I've already been all over this damn thing. It's just they don't spawn in it anymore. They spawn outside of it. There's a case up top. but
How do you
there's
know?
just,
How
like-
do you know when he's tame though? He start.
Hearts.
Oh,
Did you already put the saddle on him?
yeah. He's got a lot of hearts now.
Yeah. Yeah. See, like I uncovered this today.
Yeah, so you're riding him and he's not kicking you off.
Right.
You should be able to throw it on there now.
All right. How do I do that? Oh, never mind. You hit.
Yeah, you just like you're gonna look into your inventory.
Yeah, I hit. Oh yeah, he's fast.
But yeah, like I've been up here and I kicked all their asses. It probably took me 20 minutes because
Oh,
there was like 8 of them that kept rushing down from the tower on top of me, and then they kept spawning from the backside of it. But then once I freed the iron golem, then none of them would spawn on the inside. After he started crushing everybody's skulls, it was kind of fun.
well, hopefully he doesn't get out. Does anybody have any leads?
Beats?
Leads.
Lead.
Leads?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Can I have one?
Mhm. Let us sleep and I'll go grab you one out of my house. I got like a shit ton.
Okay. I just need one. I just want to lock him up at my house.
Well, he's stomping all over the door panels.
That's all right.
Hopefully he doesn't allow a creeper in there because.
That's all right. I got him now.
Okay, let me go grab a lead. I've got to go get some milk again because, of course.
He's not the fastest horse I've ever had, but he's pretty darn fast. He jumps pretty high too.
I don't know why I always have to be cursed. I've got 28 leads.
Oh, nice. See, I haven't gotten any slime balls yet because I haven't gone down to the nether.
Oh, I'm getting them from killing the stupid traders when they don't have the trades I want.
That makes sense.
I'm waiting on him. I need dark oak saplings, and so when he doesn't have what I want, I slaughter him so that way he will respawn sooner.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I gotta go get milk. So I can get rid of this 8 bajillion hour freaking death wish I have going. I don't think I've ever been cursed this many times since I've been playing Minecraft. I've had it like, I don't know, 60, 70 times already.
That's funny.
It's ridiculous. Like I feel like it's my new thing. It's like, shall we get cursed about 75 times a day? Sure thing. Like catching the coronavirus at this point. Did you wear a mask today? No, I didn't.
You don't even have to wear them on flights anymore.
Well, I don't wear one at all. Unless somebody was like, "You ain't wearing a mask. Why you gotta wear a mask?" I was like, "Oh God, Gary."
Rather than full out fighting somebody.
I don't know. It didn't ever scare me.
I would choose to
I like-
fight somebody.
feel like math should have been an option from the get-go. I choose to take the risk. Let me.
It only takes
Yeah,
one diamond to do a shovel? Okay.
Yeah. Have you, which you probably don't watch the news, but my new thing right now, because I'm up so early in the morning, because I get up right after Leslie leaves almost, and then I have nothing to do until 9 a.m. So I watch the news now again, which is the worst thing I can do for myself. But, so there's a lady campaigning for, I don't know if I think it's Congress maybe? But she's completely got me entertained. And so she goes through her whole spiel, and at the end of it, she's like standing there, and then she was like, oh, and she's also pro the Second Amendment. But she's like, I am pro health, pro the Second Amendment, and pro Trump, and I approve this message. I'm like, I don't even know who you are, but I would vote for you if I decided to ever vote. Just because I think that's funny. Because you got some balls. Exactly. You have carrots, right? Listen.
Yeah.
Okay. I can throw this carrot out. That's the only thing in the pillager thing, besides fully healed crossbows, which I took them. What are you grunting about? Fireworks.
Have you guys ever had a glitch where it won't let you put something in your first spot of your
Yes.
inventory or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to log off and get back on.
So stupid.
Yeah, it does that quite a bit. Like, this is, like, I'm not for sure why it does that.
Ugh. Annoying.
I'm not blaming on the PC players, because it's been this realm that I've ever had that happen on.
I'm the only
Anybody
PC
needs
player,
some-
thanks.
Anybody need some Illager, the pillager banners, the ones that got the flaming skulls on them?
I would take one.
Yeah, I mean, if you just got extra ones laying around.
I'm willing to give away 2.
I wouldn't mind using them as a decoration.
Would you want 2 of them, Skylar?
Yeah, I can hold one for fire until he decides to build a house.
Well, I feel like you need 2 to kind of make your property look even. I got like 2 on the front of my house. They look cool as hell in this realm. Like with that ball, with it flaming the way it looks. But anyways, I got 2 of them. Where are you at? I got 2 I'm willing to give away.
Okay.
Which I'll probably have about 300 more here soon, so. But I need to empty some of my inventory, and I've got all the ones posted that I want to decorate with, so I've got 2 extras right now.
I'm at my house at the moment, clearing out some stuff.
Well, I will come to you then real quick. That'll give me a moment to allow my trees to grow. See your name. Oh, you're right here. Oh, there's dirt. Ah, I'm picking up more crap. Here. And here's your dirt back.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I can't even pick it up because I have so much dirt.
Well,
Got 'em.
don't waste them.
I got them.
I took major hours of bad juju to get them damn things. All my slaughtering.
Some bad juju.
I've had to drink 8,000 gallons of milk. Because I'm constantly cursed from fighting those idiots. I can't get over myself. I won't leave them alone. And so they constantly want to come over here and play with me. Like today, it got so bad. There was like 8 of them that came over here to the fishing shack and wanted to toy around. And so I jumped down into the water and started chasing them across the way using my bow and my sword. And after I killed the first 4 of them, they started running away from me. So I started chasing them. They ran back to their tower like a bunch of girls. And I was like, well, this is no fun. If you're gonna back away from battle, what does that say about you? And I still had to take the curse. And it was so stupid because I killed the little guy with the banner. But so they're apparently sissies. They're not as tough as you think they are.
I shot 3 of them on the last realm outside of Leslie's house and beat him without him even shooting me once. So
Yeah, like if you're playing with like, because I was coming after him with my sword. The only ones that I was shooting with my bow were the ones that were far off because they were pelting me while I was trying to do hand-to-hand combat. But apparently, if you kill 3 or 4 of them, they turn into girls and they run home to mommy.
it's like, oh my gosh, this one's beat us multiple times.
Wee.
This one's beat us numbers of times.
Yeah. Excellent. What do I got? 5.5 right now. Doing big things. Getting there.
Got some watermelon growing over here.
Yeah, watermelons all over the place out here.
Well, come on, dude.
Yeah, look at this, Leslie. Look though. You know what it is?
You guys are talking about
Huh?
how hungry your characters have been, right?
That's what? Good on.
Well, I haven't needed to eat anything this entire time.
Has Choco been on to build or get to our area yet?
Oh yeah, him and I have been playing together. Yeah, he's already here. He's already got diamonds. He's already
Hello.
he was free mining in caverns.
Yeah, so apparently his username has 2 zeros in it instead of O's, so that I ended up adding the wrong person to the realm.
Well, because I told him, I was like, I'm gonna have to look up. Because I said, I don't think that's your username. I said, so I'll have to look up your username as it is on my PS4 from when you played on the realm with me, because I was like, I don't remember it being all caps like that either. And so I was looking it up, and then he ended up like verifying, and then he was like, "Oh, those are not O's," and I was like, "Oh, well, that's perfect."
Ratton, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But here's something cool. You want to see this? Oh, you paying attention to me at all?
Who are you talking to,
Okay.
Willis?
Leslie, watch. This is how I found it. Just wait. So this this is how I found this area. And then I started cutting through that wall in the house, but I'm gonna go down in here. And I am from right here.
You're gonna end up in my house.
No, but what I found is by far cooler. It's just gonna take me a minute to figure out how to get there. And it's gonna be an adventure. And probably gonna cost me my life and a lot of adventures trying to figure out how to get my tools back. But it's gonna be worth it. Maybe. But it's all part of the coolness of my jewelry shop that I'm building.
Gotcha.
So here's the first part of the jewelry shop, though, the inside. Going very, very natural. Yeah, so I found a very interesting thing about our house that I didn't know existed. And our house is never ending, I swear to God. I really don't know what in the world. But yeah, I started the jewelry shop today, but it's going to take me some time. But I already got the first pieces of... Not that I think I'm going to sell anything, but I got some stuff to put in it.
I don't know. Brady doesn't like to do stuff, so he'll probably take you up on whatever ridiculousness that you're selling.
Like I said, I'm not selling anything that's going to cost diamonds. It's all going to be raw materials. But the first thing I'm putting in here is going to be netherite.
Seriously? I'll buy some.
And it's going to be a full netherite set of armor.
Seriously?
Yep. It's already built. Already enchanted. The only thing it doesn't have on it's mending.
Huh.
Gonna be going on display soon. So for those who don't want to go to the nether and get themselves blown to smithereens and work that hard to have to get 16 pieces of ancient debris, make one set of netherite armor.
Thank you so much for the like. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oops.
Yeah, my jewelry store is gonna have everything, or my diamond my I don't know if I want to call it E&D jewelers, or if I want to call it the Emporium.
The Emporium.
It could be Echo's Emporium. It kind of has a ring to it.
Yeah. Filling in some of
We
this.
call it Echo's Nature Emporium because it's going to be like, it looks like it belongs in nature. And of course, all of that's all natural goods. It's it's taken me forever to find a location to build it. And then I just so happened to stumble upon one today that I think is going to be perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous, but I've got it secure.
Well, that's good.
But I'm going to make it kind of fun. Because along with that, danger, I'm gonna add some aspects to it.
Some fun aspects.
Well, because I've got everything I need to make water elevators,
Oh, nice.
and so the store is literally floating over a giant cavern that goes probably. This thing drops probably 50, 60 blocks down. And so everything's made out of glass.
Dang, Daniel.
It's inside our house.
That's pretty cool.
That's what I said. Like, our house is just never ending. It's never ceases to amaze me how much crap just keeps going on with this place. Like, but
Tristan, thank you so
and
much for coming by and hanging out. Really appreciate you.
I've probably found right around, I'd say right around 90 pieces of coal just building this today.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, can't complain. It's pretty good haul. Probably about 40 or 50 pieces of iron. I'm doing it.
Well, crap.
What'd you leave for?
I was nice.
How do you
Not mean to?
accidentally leave?
I was gonna say, did you not mean to do that?
No, I didn't. So if I click on my screen, because it's not in full screen mode, or because it is in full screen mode, it clicks off my game and then basically shuts it down.
That
That
sucks.
seems like a flaw.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's exciting. So what you really have to do is you have to change your settings to like borderless in order for that to work properly.
Borderless?
Yeah. But unfortunately, like in this game, you either have full screen or you don't have full screen.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. So either I have full screen or I take the full screen off and then it shows the bar at the top and it shows my my start menu at the bottom. So not that it's that big of a deal, it's just kind of looks crappy on the playback.
Yeah.
I'm getting a ton of bites, but literally not pulling anything good out. Not pulling anything good.
What do you mean?
Like I'm just pulling fish out of the fishing.
Oh, you're back to fishing?
Yeah.
I thought you were working on.
I was. I cleared out what I was meant to clear out. For now.
For now. For that moment.
I was just tired of having to run around all of that, and then you run around it, and then there's creepers to catch you off guard because it's just a bunch of crap everywhere. So I just cleared out the whole area and filled in all the big old holes. So. Excite, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Stream has been steady tonight. I really appreciate you guys
Just got shit everywhere.
all of you guys coming in and hanging out and supporting the channel. Definitely helps.
I'm making a mess.
We're working our way up to partner. We're still way far away, but day by day we're getting there. Really appreciate you all. Ow, you son of a... Who hit me with a bow?
I found out on my job today, because now I passed my test. They're working on getting my license for me.
Yeah.
So, while that's going on, I find out that after I get my license, then I have 7 certifications I have to go for. Every single certification to sell for each individual company requires a background check. So now I have to go through 7 federal background checks, which I already did all my fingerprinting for all the states that require it, out of the states that I am being licensed in. But on top of that, most of them require you to take a certification test, and you have to score 90% or above on.
Well,
Now, my licensing exam I only score 70% on, and you only have 3 attempts to pass this on all of these. And if you don't make it past them, and you fail even one of them, they can't go forward with your employment.
no wonder they try to treat you so well.
Because I have to do I gotta do Aetna, Humana, and all your big top 7 insurance companies.
Are they easy?
But I have to do a background check for each individual one, and a federal background check with whatever requirements they have, and then I have to take a certification in every one of them.
Gross.
That I've got to score 90% or higher in. So it's going to be adorable. See how this goes. So I get to do nothing but studying, because each one of them has a class that you have to take. This is worse than doing cram sessions for college.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's no wonder your freaking perks and stuff are so awesome. Getting to a point where you can actually use it all is painful.
Who was just in my house? Was that you, Leslie? Yeah. Why don't you come see this? Gotta hang lights and stuff soon.
Well, if somebody comes and walks through your area, they'll get about 5 level. Said whoever comes and walks through your area, you'll end up getting about 5.
Throwing them away?
That's awesome. That's awesome. I got so much XP right there. It's insane. Yeah, I'm starting to get the picture on why your benefits are so good, because it's going to take you a while to get to the point where they're actually useful. It's painful.
Well, actually, my benefits went into effect apparently on the day I got hired.
Well, I mean, it's awesome that you get them that early. Like, it's just they talk the job up, which is awesome if you can get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get there.
Oh, I have no doubt that you're going to get there. I'm just like, it seems like a painful ride.
Yeah, but I guarantee that it's gonna have to be worth it. You don't go through this many hoops
Oh,
if
for sure.
it's not gonna be, you know. I can't imagine that a job that doesn't require this much work,
Right.
you know, not be worth some, you know. Are you coming, Leslie? I want you to see it. Oh, you did. You left and you didn't come see it. What a mean move. Like, so I literally grew 2 trees and then I built everything around them. I actually had to put grass down here, but lucky I killed an Enderman with a tree block.
An Enderman with a tree block?
Or a grass block
That's
a
funny.
long time ago. That's just the spruce, but I'm gonna put all kinds of lanterns in. It's kind of different. I don't know what I think yet. I also don't know that it needs to be a whole lot bigger than it is right now, but I'm also trying to debate, like,
Getting off for the night?
oh, yeah, she's gotta go work in the morning.
Well, poop. I don't.
You don't work in the morning?
No. I took the day off.
Oh, really? What are you gonna do tomorrow?
We're going to a water park.
Oh, really? Where at?
Abe Martin Lodge there in Brown County.
You guys are gonna freeze your asses off.
That's indoor park.
Oh, okay. That'll be a little better.
I mean, it's 80 degrees this weekend, so.
Still. Tomorrow it could snow. You never know. It's Indiana weather. Everything could change in the blink of an eye.
That's true. Snow in 1 minute. Next minute,
I don't
it's sunny
understand, like, what's going on with our weather this year. Like, it's never been this cold at this time of year. We're damn near to May, and we still have frosting. Yeah, if you want. Look at that. Yeah, it's good.
I got sharpness and kickbacks.
It's almost like a log cabin. Huh? That's what it looks like. Thank you.
Oh no. Oops. Dangerous. Pay attention.
Let me down.
There's literally this. I swear to goodness, my little diamond emporium or whatever it's going to be called actually looks like something in nature.
Look like you're walking into a Bass Pro.
No, it literally looks like you're walking into the woods.
You ever been in the Bass Pro?
Yeah, I've been in the Bass Pro.
Let's see. No, 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 no. No. Man, oh man.
You all right over there?
Yeah, I'm good. Great, great, wonderful.
Are you sure?
Yeah, fantastic.
Sound like you're super sure to me.
Good, great, wonderful, fantastic. I have 26 levels.
Yeah, 45.
I would be up to 45, but I used like 15 or 20 earlier, so.
I do want. What's that?
Um,
What happened to me? I forget a kiss.
I wasted levels on enchanting my sword, and then I dechanted it, so.
Then
I
you
got-
dechanted it?
Yeah. Or unchanted it. However you want to say that.
Disenchanted it?
Yep, that'll be fine.
That'll be fine too. Whatever it is, you did something to it that made it not enchanted no more.
Yeah,
The unenchanted of the enchanted.
yeah.
What's Fireworks doing?
Probably mining.
He's been very. Mm. He's been very quiet tonight. I've been very concerned about him.
Just
Trying to
the
make
whole
her.
not dying thing's got to be very confusing from your perspective.
For you?
Yeah.
Like me not dying or you not dying?
No, me not dying, just not seeing my death repeatedly. I'm
I
sure it's
don't
confusing.
really don't understand what you're doing when you're not dying.
It is.
I
It's a
feel like you're not
strange
being,
feeling.
for you, that's not productive. So,
It's not. I feel like I'm
like,
not
I
a
don't feel,
good
I don't feel like
guinea
you're
pig.
playing the game, so I feel like you're being lame.
It's fair. Makes sense.
Well, I feel like he's probably in more danger now than he normally is. Because at any point he
Like,
could hit.
I feel like you're being
That
sneaky.
He could
that is a
hit
true
volcano.
statement.
Sneaky snake.
I've already gone through an ocean to get here, and then an entire cave system of squishy giant slime dudes.
What
And,
mine are you in?
the 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 one in between the coal and the iron.
Or are you in the new mine?
The the
The new mine that you have to get to by boat?
yeah,
Hmm.
I haven't left. I've been here the whole time.
You're still hanging out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got on and was already still there.
Living his best life.
I know one thing well. Wherever I'm at, I just continue.
I am building essentially a tree house inside of a mountain. I don't know why you keep leaving and joining.
Because he can't sleep.
Oh,
Too
okay.
far in.
If there wasn't a potential chance that a creeper would drop down on my new place, I wouldn't require you to sleep. But
Yeah. Drop creepers are real.
then you want to come see the new store before it gets completely stocked and loaded?
Yeah, give me one. Oh! Give me 1 sec.
I'll bring you through the easy way before I close all this off. You're in this what, fishing shack?
No, I just went back to my house real quick.
Oh, okay.
I'll be there in just a moment.
No, I actually grew trees underground for this.
That's funny. Alright.
Yeah. And lucky for me, like I said, I had killed a creeper, or not a creeper, but a Enderman who keeps still in my ground, and he was carrying a grass block one day. Not that they all aren't, because they constantly steal my stupid ass grass. But I grew grass. It took forever. I had to wait for one piece of grass to grow dirt or grass onto every piece of grass on here. Not that it really needed that for growing trees, because I didn't wait for it to, but I didn't find it this way through my house. I actually found it from outside my house. And then when I realized that I could get there from the inside of my house, it took me a minute after knocking down a bunch of holes in my walls.
Alright, you just
Where I
want me
can
to
get-
come to you?
Hmm?
Yeah. So you just want me to
Yeah,
come to
just-
you? I can see
Yeah.
you through the...
I'll take you the easy way now that I know how to get here from inside my house. But
Oh my.
yeah, so I'm gonna go down in there. But I'm gonna go down in there from this hole right here. This will be my get down in there spot. But this is gonna be the store.
Okay.
But I grew these two trees and I knocked the backs of them off, and then.
Nice.
But yeah, this will be fun once I get down in there. But there's the sky.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You look. I like this. This is nice.
But here's the cool thing. Like, if you come up here, this is another thing I discovered. Because here's the sky as well. And this is the damn window looking into my house.
Oh,
So, it just took me a minute to figure out where the hell I was once I got down in this hole that I was inside of my own house. So there's another cavern. I gotta knock this floor out. I just found it when I was trying to sculpt the ground, and I'll figure out where this goes. Turn
if
it
you-
into something.
you keep going straight that way, you'll end up running into my house.
What do you mean? I'm far, far, far away from your house.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably less. You're probably 1,000 blocks, maybe. You're not even that.
Well, I'm not quite 1,000 blocks, but
You're
I'm
probably
far
like
enough.
You're probably like 500 blocks. So
I'm gonna make this back in here just a small little room of items, and then that'll be it.
just make a tunnel right into your house.
Well, what level is your house on?
I don't know. I'll tell
Yours
you.
is. Yeah, let's go look. It's not 500 blocks. It's probably not even 200.
Yeah, it would not take much. You would have to go deep because you'd have to get through the water. Well, not even that deep, honestly.
I don't know, because my place, that hole is deep.
So
I'm
my ground floor is at 47.
Yeah, but where I'm at building at, it's at 52.
Well, you'd have to drop down a little bit.
That's 52 on the glass level, and I was just dropping it down to go inside, so realistically, I could probably build a tunnel. I could, like, depending on where we decide to, I could build you probably a tunnel that would drop through here. That would be kind of cool.
I'd say you could probably come over here and build a tunnel too.
That's inside my mind, though. That would be the easiest way for you to get to my house,
Yeah,
is just to do this.
I'd have to go.
This
Oh.
goes right into the mine in my house.
Oh, does it? Oh, it
Yeah.
does.
That's how I found that area. Crazy pants. Yeah, this is my mine on level 40. So, like, you already have a fast pass to my. If you didn't want to run, because it's a short little jaunt. This is the end of it right here.
We should just make a mine cart right here.
Oh, that's the wrong way. There's the ladder. Oops. Yeah, and look.
We'll let Fire make his first mine cart just from one point to the other.
He's not allowed in my home. He's too dangerous. He'll have creepers riding in his fucking mine cart. All shit will be doing. Yeah, but like, look how did we come up backwards through there? Did you just notice that?
Yeah.
We ran across there, and we came up. How in the hell did that happen? How did we go that way and come out on that end of my house?
I don't know.
So we dropped down and went in that way, so we run up underneath this way and then came back through and around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your mine is over quite a bit.
It runs that way.
Yeah.
Because that's how I found that place. That's right.
We ever figure
'Cause my
out what
mind
he's
ran
doing
into-
with that?
What? I don't know what
Brady.
Brady's doing with that.
It looks like a
Let's-
freaking roller coaster.
I know. It needs to. He either needs to come back and build it, or we tear it down. I thought about tearing it down and just saying, leaving a pile of rubble and saying property of Echo.
TNT.
Dynamite.
Sorry, pal.
That would be funny. If it would just leave the pile of rebel and it wouldn't despawn, and I could just leave like a giant pile of material there where I could literally say property of Echo, that would make me happy. But the fact that I can't just leave a pile of rebel there for him with one of, like, I would put all 7 of his signs surrounding it, or just his property of Echo, property of Echo, property of Echo. All 7 signs that he left on our properties.
Well, I kind of thought that that's what your plan was to reuse all of his signs and basically keep him out of his own house because with him.
I'm not going up there. Like, I don't feel like it's safe. I don't need to die. That was my problem with it. That's why I haven't messed with it. Like, I don't even know how you get up there, to be honest.
Well, it looks like he's got some vines and stuff, but I don't know if that's the way.
I'm not trusting the vine climbing to get up there. Like, that sounds dangerous and not the smartest idea that anybody has had in a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, the worst idea I've had is knocking out the floor here and deciding to go down into this cavern. And I'm gonna attempt it anyways. Because I'm like, I have feather falling. I don't know how I'm gonna get back the fuck out. But I'll figure that out once I get down in there. That's the goal, is to get down in there. Once I get my store built.
You're just going to basically dive down in there?
Well, I'm going to put a bucket of water, and then it'll only go so far, and then the rest of it I'm just going to have to climb down.
Oh, okay.
And then hope for the best. And I don't feel like it's going to go well.
Yeah,
Because I'm going to have to use cobblestone to get back up for most of that.
Yeah, I'm not hopeful that that's going to work out for you.
It's not. It'll be like the last couple caverns that I decide to go down in, and I'll probably spend a very long period of time trying to figure out how to get my tools back. And to get back out at the same time. But I'll figure it out. Oh, I didn't tell you, I bought my second TV. So now I have bought a 65-inch and a 43-inch in a 1 week. Because I'm just measuring all the sections on our house that need TV and purchasing TVs for them.
That's awesome.
Well, we've been wanting TVs for certain areas in our house.
Yeah.
So we have a Sony Bravia in our bedroom that we're going to relocate to the bonus room. And we're going to, because it's mounted in our bedroom, so we're going to mount it in the bonus room. We'll put the new 65-inch in our bedroom, put the 43-inch in the Route 66 room, and then I think I'll be done buying TVs for a minute. Because then we'll have a 65, a 75, a 65, a 55, and a 43.
Where do we get where do we get sand from? We got sand anywhere close to us?
I can give you sand.
Yeah.
If everybody would sleep, I would give you sand.
If everybody would sleep right now, I'd get you to give me some.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I'm feeling some hostilities.
I wasn't sleeping.
We
I
don't need
wasn't
anything from the
sleeping.
peanut gallery there, pal. These are my negotiation tactics with them. He wasn't sleeping either, so I don't want to hear. It wasn't towards you, it was towards him more so.
So I figured it was towards me.
Yeah, because I was one out of three. 1 out of 3 people were sleeping. I was the one. So if he wanted sand, I was negotiating with him. And what do you need sand for? Glass?
Yeah.
I've got a stack of 64 sand. Do you need more than that?
No, that should be plenty. I just
Because
want.
if nothing else, I do have glass.
I just
So if
wanted
you
to.
only need...
I wanted to
Alright,
make
I'll give you...
some stuff, and some
Alright.
things.
Well, I've got a stack of 64 sand, and if you need more, let me know.
Okay.
Because I know exactly where to go get you 8,000 pounds of sand, and I can bring you back as many as you want.
Well, I said I could probably go and grab. Like I know that over there where the mine's at, I could probably grab a shit ton.
No, I have a better
Oh,
location than that.
hello. Oh, hello. Cutting
There
down.
you go.
It hurts me to cut
But
these down, but I
already
hate
have
walking
glass too. So if that's what you're looking for, like I don't know
Yeah.
exactly what you're using the sand for. I don't know if you're trying to make it sandstone, if you're trying to make glass. So
through. No, I'm
that's-
making glass for my house in here.
well, let me know if you need more.
Okay.
'Cause I already do. I've got like 4 stacks of already made glass. But all right. So what am I working on now? I need a wandering trader. That little bastard to wear me out.
You've been needing a wandering trader for.
I know, he's about to
Wow.
make me angry. I'm about to just cut his head off when I see him, not even look at what he's got to trade. He's an idiot. I did get an enchanted book when I went and raided their little tower, but it wasn't worth a diddly, so...
I really would like to add more windows to my house to really be able to look out over top of stuff.
Yeah.
But I used all my glass in my other house that I hated, so.
Why don't you just go... Do you have subtouch? Go
No.
take it out.
No, I don't know where to find subtouch at.
What are you going to do with that house? You just going to leave it up there?
Yeah. Or I could tear it down and take all the wood, which I'm half tempted to do.
Or we could turn it into something. I don't know what we would turn it into. Maybe something that... trying to think what we could turn it into that would be useful for maybe everybody. The layout of it's kind of cool. But...
I mean, it makes for a nice, like some sort of a community building.
yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, what would we use, because we're... Like, I'm not willing to do a library this time. And... So, like, I don't know what kind of community building we would have. And because it's way up there... It's just on the outskirts enough that it's, like, not easy enough to get to for, like, putting materials.
No,
'Cause
not
we-
when
we-
everybody's over here.
I was gonna say, we're just on the outskirts enough that it's, like, almost not, like, convenient for that type of thing.
But I mean, the wood's really good looking, and I could actually tear it all down and use it for my path to my house.
You might just want to do. I don't like the stairs are really cool over there. The way that you did that, though,
Yeah.
it might make it kind of an eyesore if you tear the stairs out.
Well, I don't plan on taking the stairs. I'm just saying, like, take the actual building out.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah,
care about the
like,
stairs. I just mean, like, actually tear out the building itself, because the wood would look really nice as, like, flooring.
Yeah. The spruce is kind of cool. That's what I've been building with. It's got just enough of a dark tone. Like that it's not so dark, but it's dark enough.
Yeah. Kennedy, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
This little desert village out here by the mines is crazy.
You're crazy.
Yeah. That one's been. I've only gone through like 5 buildings, and they're all the first 5 in a row. I haven't gone through anything else out there, so it's undiscovered unless Skylar finally went through it.
What is it?
Neat.
The village house that's out there by the mine.
Oh, yeah, I didn't go through it. Or, I don't
You did?
remember going through it.
Yeah, I didn't. I went through the first 5 houses that are in a row right off the dock. Like that's the first like 5. And then that's
So
all I
far,
did.
Their favorite thing is like cactuses. I just keep finding more and more cactus in their little chests. It's like,
Which I already have cactuses because I got that from where I harvest my sand.
I just don't understand. I don't understand why do they love cactus so much.
Because I harvest my sand from right here, where I'm standing now. That's why I said I could get Skylar sand anytime he wants it.
Oh, yeah.
So there's literally, and I don't, like, just so you know, in front of my fishing shack,
Yeah.
if you run across, okay, so you know how I've got my cactuses where my jack-o'-lantern tree is?
Yeah.
And then you've got my sheep farm.
Yeah.
If you run past my sheep farm and go straight behind it,
Yeah.
there is nothing but a sand desert behind there.
Really?
A massive one. A massive, massive one. That's where I go get all my sand. It's literally directly behind it within a second and a half. So you don't even have to go very far. That's why I said I can get you sand in seconds. And that's why I was okay with going to get it for you, because I also have a efficient or an unbreaking 3 efficiency 4 shovel. So I could bring you like 47 piles of sand in a matter of like 2 minutes, and you'd have been like, "Holy shit, how'd you do that?" And I'd be like, "I'm a magical creature."
That's funny.
But that's why I was okay with going and getting it for you, is because that's how close it is, and then I have that efficiency 4 shovel, and I could literally have you 10 stacks of sand in under 30 seconds. But yeah, there's a giant sand desert right there. It's all of a sudden, once you pass my sheep farm, there's like grass, and then there's not. And it's just a massive sand desert. It's like it just cuts into a completely another biome for no reason. Right there. Just out of the blue. So, just so you know, if you need sand, it's that close.
Huh. Who
It's
knew?
kind of convenient. I did not until just a couple days ago. And the only reason that I know that is because I heard a wandering trader grunting, and I was up there cutting trees, and I was like, "What in the Sam hell is that noise?" Because I was planting trees on that land.
Yeah.
Because I was just planting oaks, and so I've got all that flat land right there, which is what I've been using it for, is kind of like a tree farm, so I can just, when I need wood, just go up there and just go ape shit and cut down and plant And I kept hearing him, and so I kind of went exploring, and I walked like 3 blocks over past my. How I didn't catch this sooner, because I've been all over that area, but I just haven't gone up over that hump, and sure as hell, that's all that's behind there.
Huh.
Like, now that I think about it, you can probably literally see it from my sheep farm. I guess I'd never paid attention. Which my sheep farm is just so you can go mining in the nether, because you can go over there and mine my sheep
No, there's
farm and
no
get
way
78
Ken's is
pieces
sleeping.
of wool and make enough beds to go.
She normally
ape
lets
shit
me
in the
know
nether.
if she's already sleeping or not, so I don't think that's the case. They're
Because
not in the
Leslie's
bath
is so
anymore
rinky
either,
dink that you
because
get like
this was a long time
19
ago.
pieces.
How long ago did you try calling her? They may both be asleep. I don't know. I doubt it, but I know Micah has to get up at 7, so maybe. I got the door glitch. And my door doesn't close.
I hate that. I have to log out. It's either that, or if you run over it a couple
Oh,
times
you went
and
to
it actually.
sleep. I'm sorry. I knew I was coming down here to do that. Sorry.
Oh,
Like
sure,
10 minutes
sure.
ago. It says her phone is on quiet mode.
Normally I don't mind because I'm doing non-things
I don't have a
that I need to be
camera.
awake for.
I don't
But
have a baby camera in the room or anything, so I can't even check.
where's this wandering trader jackass? I'm about to go mess with the pillagers and see what they're doing.
Mess with the pillagers again?
Mm-hmm. I'm about to.
No, don't kill me. Creeper just walking through a group of freaking idiotic villagers.
So I sent you a picture, Skylar, and you can see I'm standing at the back edge of my. You can see my sheep farm fence, and then in the background you can see like mountains of sand. And if you go in that direction,
Yeah.
it literally turns into just like a savanna. Or I think that's what it's called. I don't know what they call it. The ones that where it's just nothing but desert.
Oh, shit.
It-
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it just goes. That's literally just straight across from the fishing shack. That's literally, we could never cut that much sand in
Kennedy,
all
are
of
you still here?
our times in Minecraft. Because wait, it's like mountains of it.
She said that Kinsley is asleep, so. And she's also going to bed. Just FYI.
But yeah, you can see it in the distance. It's not. It's just literally right there.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm. As I said, I didn't even realize it, and I've gone over there and harvested my sheep 100 times and didn't realize it until just a couple days ago. But it's not it's an actual like savanna. It's sandstone, rabbits, cactuses, you name it. It's the whole kit and caboodle.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Gotten any rabbit's feet yet?
Yeah, I've had one for ever. I renamed it Lucky Bunny Toes. That's how I've been catching all the mending books.
Oh, shut up.
I've had it in my pocket the entire time that I caught all those mending books and everything. It's been in my pockets since I made the mine, it was in my pocket when I found those bone meal, or those bone blocks. It's been in my pocket since damn near the first couple days that you bought, the realm. I killed a bunny. And then when I made my first, whatchamacallit, damn near I named it Lucky Bunny Toes, like I did on the last, was it the last round when I started naming them Lucky Bunny Toes?
Yeah, no, you gave me one, and I never got anything from it. The heck?
It's just a superstition thing, anyways. It works for me, I think.
I'm glad it works for you. Well, that looks good.
Oh, if you guys don't mind, will you save all your cobblestone? I think we're out, and I think people are dumping it when they mine, as opposed to saving it.
I've actually got it saved in one of those big chests.
Are you saving it? Thank you.
I have several in mine.
If you don't want to save it in the chest in the mines, at least bring it to either me, or if you run through the nether portal, there's a little room in the back inside once you run through it. I've got a bunch of cases in there. You can just stick it in there if you don't want to go to the nether and put it in those cases.
We need to get a trader. Ouch.
A wandering trader?
Somebody a librarian.
Oh. We can't do that till we find a fortress in the nether. So, are you going to go to the nether and find a fortress? We got to get blaze rods. And we are nowhere near blaze rods. Or an ender fortress. Or not fortress, but yeah, we're not near a fortress. Like, we're literally in a giant pool of lava. Just so you know.
Do you have to go searching around the nether in order to find a fortress, or is there an easy way to find
No, you
one?
have to, yeah, you have to go find a fortress. So, that's on my agenda, but it's not super high on my agenda. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be making that journey alone, and I'm not real thrilled about it. Normally
I would go with you.
Normally I have somebody go with me. And
I don't mind going with you. I mean, it couldn't be any worse than the way that Mike took us the one time where we literally were at one corner to the other corner in the freaking nether.
well, it might be worse because we are literally in lava. We don't have a good way to go any direction. So I have to start building us paths to get across the nether in any direction. We are, I've got a secure where we can walk around and do some things, and I've built us a mine to go mining for ancient debris. Yeah. But as far as us actually being able to run around and go do a whole lot right now, we can't. But there is an island across the lava that is a whole nother biome. So one one of these days soon. I don't have any. Here's my problem. I don't have any cobblestone. Which somebody was that me that just threw all that cobblestone out? I'm out of cobblestone. So I can't build anything in the nether right now. There's no cobblestone in any of the cases in any of the mines. I went looking. Because, so right now I'm trying to gather all the cobblestone I can and save it up so I can start building across the nether. And I've got one full row saved up. That's why I need you guys to, if you go mining, if you do anything and you get any cobblestone, I need you to put it back. Don't throw it away at all. Because I need the cobblestone. So you don't have to hoard it in your houses, but deposit it either in the fishing shack and I'll move it later. Leave it in the mine, I'll move it later. Like,
I have several
just let me know.
stacks of it in my
Just
house.
let me know. Yeah, just let me know where it's at. If you don't have any uses for it, if you're going to use it for something, then I understand. Like if you're going to cook it and make smooth stone or whatever.
I make a lot of smooth stone with it, but I can always get more.
Yeah, somebody emptied all of the cobblestone out of the mines, which wasn't me, which is fine. And it's either that or, I think that when we're mining, nobody's filling but the boxes up. Everybody's throwing it away instead of.
I say where I was at the other day, I started out with a lot of cobblestone, and then I continued to go with that 1,300 blocks. By the time I was done, I didn't have anything but raw material.
That would have been cobbled deep slate. I don't need that.
Oh, yeah, well, that didn't do you any good either. But I didn't have any of that either.
Yeah, you won't get any. You wouldn't get cobblestone down there. I don't think cobbled deep slate would work in the nether. I think it has to be cobblestone. So that's fine that you were throwing that out. Like,
why wouldn't cobble deep
like,
slate do any good?
I
mean, it's
I'm almost positive that in the nether it has to be cobblestone only. Because I'm almost positive that stone doesn't work. I think I've tried it before.
I say when you find it, it's around lava already. So it just wouldn't make any sense. But I mean, I understand, but
I think because you can put anything down that you want.
Yeah.
But what I'm talking about as far as the ghasts, they can't blow up cobblestone.
I see.
Yeah. Like they can blow up stone, they can blow up, everything else. They can't blow up actual cobblestone. But like if it's in its stone form, they can. Like when it's just a smooth stone before you break it.
Yeah.
Because I've put that down before, and that's how I've ended up with gaps in my bridges. As I thought, well, that's stone. It's cobblestone before it gets broken. It's like silk touch cobblestone. Nope, that's not how that worked. So I've never used cobbled deep slate, but I also don't want to test it trying to make areas that I think are secure and then a ghast blow it up and we are thinking we're safe and we're not.
Gotcha.
I mean, I could Google it, but I don't know that I can get a definite answer either. But I know for a fact that you could be standing on cobblestone, you'll catch fire, but they cannot. The cobblestone will not blow up. It won't burst. It won't knock you into the lava. It doesn't burn holes. They can't even catch it on fire. Have you even been into the nether yet?
Do what?
Have you even been into the nether yet?
Not yet.
You're missing out.
Do we need to put some torches in the ground and then put some glass over top of them or something. That way they're where it's not an eyesore, but you light up your area because it's bad.
What do you mean?
Like there's just so many things that come out at night in your around your land.
Oh, I know. I just haven't built everything yet. And I don't want to just throw down random torches. Like, I plan to build, like, walkways and lighted decorative stuff. It's just a matter of getting there. But you also, if I light it up too much, it doesn't make any fun for me and my bow when I sit up here and shoot shit.
Oh, that's true too. And I don't need any more saddles.
No, nobody needs any more saddles. I chuck all them bitches.
Da, 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 da. No.
I'm only fishing, hoping I can get a wandering trader to spawn. If I stay in one spot, he should spawn around the fishing shack. He is, the last 3 times he spawned with, he had, I bought the, what the hell are those called? Spruce saplings. He had acacia. Then he didn't have saplings the last time, so I'm hoping that this next time he has dark oak. If not, I'm just going to slaughter him to pieces.
No!
I heard
Are you
that.
kidding me?
Where was that at?
Go away.
You're close by to my.
Angriness is going on there.
I swear.
Are you building a house tonight, Joe?
You know, sprucing up a hole in a wall, maybe. Making a house, that's debatable.
Do I need to just build you a room in my house?
I've started just making something. It's just, would I call it a house? Not really. It's kind of just a fancy hole.
A fancy hole. What are you going to do there in your fancy hole? Are you going to have a bird?
Currently, no.
I
Doesn't
can't
have
wait
a
till
bed
Taco.
It
So
doesn't have a bed or anything.
Taco, Skylar, I can't wait till he hangs out with you while he's playing.
Why?
You're going to be annoyed.
Oh, has he got?
He's got like 30 birds following him right now.
Oh my god.
He's got so many. Like, I was like, he was running towards me. I was like, what is that? I couldn't figure out what the hell was like swarming through the sky when he was running towards me. And then when he started getting closer to the sleep shack, I was like giggling. I was like, oh my god, those are parakeets. Or whatever the fuck they are called. And I was like, what is going on with all the birds? And he literally must have fed every bird the entire way from the spawn, like the original spawn, to here that he seen. They were like it looked like he had some kind of demon spawn shit flying about.
Oh. I'm not looking forward to it.
On him.
I'm gonna sick my climbing pig on him.
Exactly. I moved mine into the bedroom, and now you can't hear him. So like,
No, it's perfectly fine now.
But I seen that and I thought, oh man, Skylar's gonna have a hissy.
They're just
So many birds. I was about to offer him to see if he wanted to live with you.
oh Jesus.
I'm like, Skylar needs a roommate.
Well, Fire's living with me, or not living with me, but living around me.
I don't know what in the hell he thought he was. I don't know what he was thinking. Play Minecraft with the one bird I have. Like, let alone having an army of them. I don't know what you would do with an army of them. Unless there's some kind of achievement for multiple bird slaughtering in a short period of time. But I literally couldn't figure out. He was running across the horizon, and I was like, what is that above him? It was the most... It literally looked like some kind of plague was coming through the air.
Nice house.
I couldn't figure it out. That's what it did. It looked like some kind of swarm of death. And I was like, is this some kind of new Minecraft thing? And I was about to warn him that he was about to be overtaken by something very bad. And then I thought, no, this could be amusing for me to watch. And then when I realized the closer he got that those were literally nothing but a swarm of his own pets, I was like, this is great.
Joe, is that a lapis block?
It is.
That's nice.
It looks cool.
I want
and
one.
I want more of them.
What are these
But
black
right now,
blocks?
I have 3. Those are coal.
Those are coal blocks?
Yeah.
Those are nice too.
Why are you placing down coal blocks?
I mean, it's cool.
Well, yeah, it's cool, but it's like a very hardcore waste of material.
I've got
Lapis
8.
is awesome because, like, last time I gave Finn a shit ton of lapis blocks so that way he could make a thin blue line for his front of his house.
Yeah, I've got 18 blocks of coal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make a bunch of lapis blocks.
Yeah, I like the lapis. It's neat.
I don't know if I can do it, but
You better go mining on all the coal levels and stuff.
well, I have.
One thing I will say,
I can make 9
little-
lapis blocks.
my little corner of your world is absolutely filthy with creatures.
You need to light it up, dude.
Yeah, well, I'm out of torches, so
Oh, here, I'll go drop.
He's got lapis blocks and he's got coal blocks that he could have made torches with. Items.
you can't make torches.
Yeah, you can.
No, but you said you made coal blocks too.
Oh yeah, no, I
Here.
totally made coal
Here.
blocks. I ran out of wood.
Here.
But why would you make coal blocks?
Here.
If you made them, so you have plenty of coal, but if you made them into blocks, you've now compressed them into just piles of fun.
I didn't want to lose them.
Then decompress them and make yourself some torches.
Well, I could if I had sticks, but I ran out of wood.
I will give you sticks. Fire. I will give you 64 sticks if you come see me right now.
I legitimately ran out of wood. That's why I came back. That was the
I
entire
will
reason.
legitimately give you 64 sticks. If you would decompress your coal blocks. And quit. I'm out of torches.
Well, it's a legitimate concern.
There's legitimate wood everywhere. There's trees everywhere. I'm looking at a bunch of them.
Not in the desert. That's why I came back. I actually found my way back here without the boat. I was like, oh god.
You left the boat?
Lost it at the desert village. Desert village is kind of big.
So you left one of my boats?
Not intentionally. I went around looking for it and ended up finding the fishing hut. And I'm like, oh, that's not where
So I
I
have
was.
to. So I have to go retrieve one of my boats.
I mean, that's not exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying
Right.
that I went looking for wood and did not find my way back to the boat that I had.
So, needless to say, I gotta go retrieve one of my boats.
That's not what I said. I came to get wood because I couldn't make any more pickaxes.
So are you gonna go retrieve my boat?
If I can find my way again, yes. That is the idea.
I should just go get the boat.
I wouldn't
I feel
say
like
you
that's
need
gonna be the
to.
fastest solution because I
Fastest,
know.
yes. Fastest,
Yes.
absolutely. I plan on making my way back there, but do I know where it is without a boat? It's a different question altogether.
Well, there should be one more boat over there, unless somebody took the other boat.
Well, so
Because I have two boats over there.
there's a boat sitting next to my house. I don't know what it is or where it came from.
Is that my boat? I don't think that's my boat. I think my boat's in
Okay.
the village.
So I have two boats. There should be two boats sitting to go to. Did somebody move the boat?
There was only one over there when I was there.
Then where's the other one?
It's a great question.
There's one over there right now.
There's literally one over here on the other side.
Yeah. I don't. That's, I think, Leslie's boat.
Oh.
Okay. So there's one boat here. There should have been two. So fire left one at the village. Correct?
Yes. See,
All right,
you
I'm
know
gonna go.
where it's at. It's not lost.
All right, I'm gonna
You
go
just
get
don't
the
know
boat.
where it's at.
I'm gonna go get the boat and bring it back. I think that boat that's parked there is Leslie's, but I don't know for sure.
Well, I just threw. So when you get back and you get confused, it'll be because my boat. I just went over there with Leslie's boat and put my boat in the water right there. So when you get back and you see another boat, that's what it is.
Oh, you put another boat.
I put
Oh,
another.
so you have your boat.
Yeah, I just put my.
I won't.
I
That
just
won't
put.
confuse me. Okay, so you're putting another boat over there.
Yeah, I put my boat over there. That way I don't carry it around.
Okay, so there's gonna be three boats now at the dock.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Headed to the-
Once you bring yours back, yes.
Okay, so I found Fire's boat. Bring this one back.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna block off this entire area. This place is just awful.
You know, it's funny you should say that because I literally haven't seen anybody over in my area for a while.
You probably have yours lit up, but he's got pole blocks that he can't break, so
He's
he's busy. He's got things to do. He's got coal blocks to hoard.
it's so bad that I'm actually contemplating using it to block off this wall with coal blocks.
He's gonna use his coal blocks to block off the wall to keep from making torches. He's got as much logic as you and your pig. I'm glad that I play Minecraft with this.
You know, I love my pig very much.
You know what? Your pig is the only reason that I'm continuing to play. Your imaginary pig that got his bird killed. That's the only reason I play Minecraft right now. Because I can't see why. Until that mystery is solved, I'm gonna continue to play.
What a mystery it is.
So I got a boat, 13 black ink sacks, and 9 glow sacks out of this trip.
See, it was a very productive trip, it sounds like.
Well, you know what? I'm literally in the process of trying to grow trees, and they're probably not growing with me being gone, but at least I brought the boat back.
You
I
know,
also seen where you were dumping off, it looks like blocks. Were you dumping off blocks while you were running around?
dumping off
So you were
blocks.
not far from your, huh? Did you have blocks in your pocket that you were dumping?
What kind of blocks?
I don't know. It looks like, because I'm seeing like piles of block that is like free floating that's not despawned yet.
Hmm.
So
Don't
somebody was running around dumping block.
think I was dumping any blocks.
Oh, it might not have been you. It might have been somebody else, but nobody plays over there long enough for anything to despawn, so that's probably.
That makes
All
sense.
right, we got 3 boats. I might build a fishing dock or like a little dock over here. Um,
I
just to
talked
make
about
it
doing that early on. Having you
look
dump
pretty.
docks.
Oh, well, we have to have boats, fireworks.
We have
So,
boats. It's just a
we
matter of where
do.
they are.
Yes. So, um, hence boats and dock. They go kind of together.
Exactly.
Well, all right. So, if you continue to bring the boats back, I'll leave you in charge of the dock building.
See, that's the thing, is I did have it and I started bringing it back and I got distracted by a desert village that I went to and then explored fully until I
You got
suddenly
nothing, I'm
didn't
sure.
know where any of it was.
What did you bring back?
Fletching table. And some wheat. And 2 pieces
So
of
nothing.
bread.
I just was making sure. And you left the boat, which was the most valuable thing out of all of those items. I'm just making
Not
sure that I
because I didn't
understand.
want to. I literally went around and I couldn't find where on earth I started. I tried to actually get back to the mine and I couldn't
Making
find
sure
where the mine
making sure where we lost out. So that was like trading a Audi like R8 for a, you know, what's a Prius? Yeah, that's about the same. Sounds
was.
about right.
Big oof.
Don't worry, I got the Audi bag. So
Well, that's
we're
good
good.
because I really was curious where that ended up.
Well, it doesn't have any tires anymore because you left it so long that
Ooh.
those little villagers jacked all the shit off of it. It's not even got
Oh,
a stereo.
the
The
daggone
VIN number.
copper is rusting.
Yeah, you have to have beeswax.
Oh my god.
We don't have bees, just in case you were wondering.
We don't. No, that is. You know what? Copper's coming down, so I can put more coal up there.
Perfect. Skylar, Fireworks needs some coal so he can build some torches. Do you have any extra? He's fresh out. He's been making copper or coal blocks for decorating. Thin Blue Line's apparently out. He's pieced out on it.
No, I'm right here. I'm shooting all of these guys.
Yeah, he's
bad.
disinterested in our conversation. Is what he's pretty much saying.
Yeah.
It's bad up here.
It's bad up here. Still disinterested. Changing topic. Anyways, Thin, he needs coal. I hope you're big stacked because he's gonna just change it into more blocks. So he needs a
I mean,
lot.
it's already blocks. It can be turned back into garbage. Right now, it's
Yeah, but he's using it for decoration. So guess what? He's not gonna want to do is tear it back down.
When have I ever been too attached to a living facility? Let's be real.
I don't know because I also think you stole all the glass out of the top of the fishing shack, and I'm not really sure what you were using that for.
I didn't. What? Stealing glass is not a thing I can do.
Yeah, you don't have silk touch.
Right. So I wouldn't
That's why I
even be
said
able
I think you just broke it to have some little sprinkles of water on your face. I like to sleep with a
No, it's
little water.
probably. I think it all comes back to that fight, that duel that happened for that pig up there on the
The
second
pig and
floor.
yeah,
Dude, you're welcome
that's
for killing all these people.
What are you talking
not
about?
like this guy. He's literally just ignoring us. He's like, I
He
don't even want to talk to
really
you people.
is.
Oh, look
He's
at
a giant bully.
look at your place just glow with XP.
He
At
doesn't
him,
even want
he
to
just
talk
keeps
about it.
going. He's like, this is not my conversation.
And I've got 6 blocks
Well,
of iron.
I
Jeez,
bought 2 TVs this week. If we're just gonna talk about randoms,
I have 6
anybody
blocks
care?
of iron. Do you think that would look good
I think it's
for
pretty
my
cool
house?
that you bought 2 TVs.
I bought 2 TVs and a printer.
Dude, these guys, you've had like 20 creepers. I'm not even kidding you.
Show us your boobs.
You don't think you really want to see them.
You know what? The day that you showed us pictures, Leslie and I almost died.
I can
But that was
imagine.
pretty funny. I didn't expect that. Does Fire even know about that?
That you got a random text message with my boobs on them? I don't, probably not.
Yeah.
Man, you took
So-
the lapis thing. Ugh.
No, now Fire's turn changing the topic.
Oh, he's mad that
No,
I
I
took
just
the.
walked by his house.
He's mad that I turned my house into a thin
Oh,
blue
God.
line lapis.
That was terrifying. I just walked up and instead of seeing a creature, it was a horse in my face. Didn't know it was a horse. It was white. And all the texture packs in this game are bizarre.
You need to calm down, sir.
Oh, I'm super calm.
Doesn't sound like that.
Don't know if I'm going to be shooting a horse or a zombie that's standing out.
Alright, I'm
Don't
gonna
know
go
which
collect a
one it
bunch
is.
of XP after we get done here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise your shit's gonna despawn. That's what keeps happening to me. If I wait too long, my XP despawns. Fire's making blueberry muffins. He can't.
I say you might have to sleep in my house in order to
I
sleep.
did. I don't have a bed.
He's over there like, I got my little blueberry muffin cape on and I can't do anything. Give me a minute.
Oh shit, there's a
A what?
witch.
Don't.
He seems
Blow.
really concerned about what.
I-
There's a creeper behind you. Oh!
Yeah.
You just blew a hole in the ground.
Oh my god, it's so big.
There's another creeper coming.
I'm trying to get away.
I got him. I shot him.
I'll fix that hole in the ground. You give me a second.
Yeah, there's blocks of there's a case of dirt right here underneath the lip of the
Okay.
I'll try to protect you. I'm watching your 6
There's just so much XP
while you
everywhere.
collect. Yeah, I'm watching you while you collect it. There's a skeleton guy underneath that tree, but I can't get him. Wait, I might be able to.
I saw it fly by me.
I can't. Yeah, I'm just out of range.
Got him.
All right.
I got a bunch of flint for you.
Yeah, we need a trader that takes flint again. Like, we don't have one anymore. You're missing a bunch of XP up there, Skylar.
Okay, I'll go back up
At
there.
the top
and
by
see.
the trees.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of arrows too. That's good.
Those are, yeah, if you miss with an infinity bow, the arrows stay in the ground and you can collect them again. I missed like 3 shots. But anyways, if you go underneath here, underneath where I've got those 4 cases
Yeah.
on the front of the fishing shack, the closest one to the lily pad bridge is full of dirt.
Okay. Yeah, I blew
So
it up so well that I've only got 13 pieces out of it.
Yeah, but no, it's in front of the fishing shack
Oh, I
where
see.
I keep my.
Oh,
There's 4
oh,
cases
those are
underwater.
cases. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, the one that's closest to the lily shack. Oh
Gotcha.
no, come here.
What I got?
You're going the wrong way. Those are for my farm.
Oh,
Oh, that's
those?
fireworks. Oh, that's fireworks. Okay. Yeah, you're underneath me. All right, you see it? Did you
Yeah,
get it?
yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Why is the spider mean? Why is he trying to attack me?
Oh, he's
Isn't
under that. Just leave him. He'll drown. He'll die.
he is now, but he wasn't. He was actually hurting me out in the water.
I will shoot you with my bow. You seem like a bad person, Joe. Why are you in my boxes?
I'm just
I will shoot you in the hiney.
who puts water on top of chests? It's weird.
So, you want to know why you do that? You know what happens when a creeper blows up that area? Not one of those cases blows up.
Well, that's cool.
They all stay intact and nothing in them explodes and they don't splatter everywhere and you don't have to collect everything.
Neat.
Mm-hmm. So when I have to have storage containers outside, it makes my life so much easier because even if they blow up my pumpkin farm, all the son of a bitch and shit that's inside of those, I don't have to sit there and run around and make new containers and then put everything back in them, and those things will be completely intact.
I dumped
That's
I
cool.
dumped
What?
12 flint in there for you.
Where?
In the fishing cabin chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I go through those occasionally and move shit around as need be. They're kind of just a catch-all until.
Alright, so I'm gonna go to my old house real quick and tear it down. And if I don't make it back, I'll just sleep
Joe
over
and I
there.
should go to the Nether and I should push him in.
I mean, you won't even need to push. I'll just end up getting killed by some horrible.
No, it's completely secure. You won't even have to worry about it.
No, but I mean, like,
I built a whole castle around the portal.
I mean, as far as like, I fell from a height while swimming in water. There's going to be something that's going to kill me unintended.
Oh,
By the
that's if
game
you just go running willy-nilly, of course, outside the castle. That's your own discretion. But my next goal, which it looks like the rest of tomorrow, I don't have anything to do because my only thing is I have to wait until my license is approved, which it was sent to registration for the state today. And now I won't have anything to do all day tomorrow, which sucks. So, looks like I'll be playing Minecraft tomorrow. So, I might build a path to that other biome across the Nether until I can finish my store. I don't have enough merchandise for it yet to open it. I can make 4 full suits of netherite armor, though, for it, if I wanted to.
Wow. Ow.
But I don't feel like I'll get enough bids to make 4 full suits of netherite armor, so I'm going to make netherite tools to sell for, like, wood and materials and...
I didn't know I still had some of this material over here.
What?
Several things actually.
Oh, in your other house?
Yeah.
That's kind of like when I went back to the other fishing shack. I was like, oh, I had a couple things that I forgot over here. It wasn't much, but
Oops, broke some glass. Oops, did it again.
whose glass are you breaking out of this time, Joe? You breaking them out of this fishing shack?
It was me.
This bed. This bed is this out in the middle of nowhere.
It's
The what?
The
Where-
bed in the middle of nowhere.
Where you at?
I don't know. Near some water. I was trying to follow you and then got lost.
It's probably mine. I probably got lost as well. That's why it's out there.
Okay, there is. Is there a black bed?
Nope, not black. It's like
What
teal.
color is it? So I have 4 beds across the land. They're markers. From when I was traveling to make the mines. But they go all the way across the island in 4 different directions. But there's ones that head to the different villages, and then there's ones that head to the different points of the island. They're just at random locations. And if you go outside of the beds towards the water, there should be torches.
I mean, that one was pretty close to water.
Yeah. Those will probably be mine then. Because did you break the bed?
Oh no.
Well, because
I didn't do it.
you can, like, I don't, they're not spawn points or anything, but they're marker locations. I have them all wrote down. But yeah, what I did was instead of breaking them, in case I died while I was trying to travel, I would put them down and then keep moving. So that way when I went out to sea, in case I died, I didn't spawn all the way back here. Because sometimes I was traveling pretty far, 2,000 blocks and crap.
Makes sense.
But I figured, worst case scenario, if I died, at least then I wasn't traveling 2,000 blocks plus whatever and trying to find where I was just last at. So I put them on around the shorelines. But wherever I decided to drop the boat is normally where the torches are. So there's normally like 1 to 3 torches somewhere along the shoreline, not far from the beds. There
Somehow,
might be like,
I have lost even the water. I have lost the shore. How have I done that?
I don't feel like your navigation skills are up to par.
I would agree. It's not great. Something has gone wrong. I don't
You
even.
might want to build one of those things in this game called a compass.
Well, I found that village again. So at least I'm-
That might have to
Some-
require him to tear down some of his house in order to do it.
To build a compass?
Yeah,
Why?
because he might need. I don't know.
Coal or iron? Because he's using all valuable materials. This is the poorest rich man ever. He's like, I'm gonna take all the valuable materials. I'm gonna build my house out of fucking diamonds and have coal tools or iron tools and stone tools. Who's not sleeping? I'm gonna take one guess.
I think it's Joe because he can't figure out where it's
Oh,
been
yeah, I
at.
don't know that.
I'm in
I
a
was gonna
village.
guess
I'm killing a little Vern.
a Vern.
Vern. Vern Troyer, little dude.
Hmm.
Okay, it says there are monsters near. There we go. I got in the bed. They
I'm
probably
very
went
proud
to
of
kill
you.
the villager.
So
I'm safe.
proud of you.
Safe, guys.
Doing big things.
No! Bad creeper! I just walked out of this house. Leave me alone. Oops. Sorry, sir. Didn't mean to shoot your vegetables.
Hurts my feelings. Breaking the glass that I spent a lot of time to build.
Well, that's your own fault.
That I
Yeah.
spent a lot of time to mine because I'm just sure it was the sand that I gave to Thin.
Not for this one.
Sounds like you're just taking advantage of all of us.
This one here, I actually went and got close to the village from the other direction.
So there's 3 villages on this island. There might be more. I found 3. One haven't explored because I thought it was the same damn village as the one before. And then there's 2 of these bad juju towers on this island as well. Go figure.
It sounds like there's not really an advantage to trying to take them.
Like, I feel like I have to be able to take this over. I just don't know how. Like, it's either that or it's just going to be collecting banners is going to be the only advantage to it. Which, the banners are cool, but, like, after you get so many, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, I don't need 75,000 banners. It's not like there's a black market for banner selling. Like, it'd be cool if there was, but there's not. So, it's kind of pointless at this point. Like, it'd be cool if you could put the banners on your house and then make them think that you were part of their team. So then they were like, hurrah, 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 and they came over and drank, like, mead with you or something. But they don't do that either. They just still come over and shoot your ass. So stupid. Like, it'd be different if we all just sit around a wooden table and have a nice beer, but they are angry. They got some problems. They're angry and they're sissies. So both things are not working out for them. And I don't know who wants to talk to them about that, but if I could send them a letter. Dear pillagers, you need to work on your attitude and your sissy pants ways. I am not impressed. Love, Echo.
Did I just walk in circles? Is this the same village I was at? No, probably not, right? Surely.
So, Joe,
Oh no, these are all leveled.
wandering explorer with no direction. I'm going to write you a letter too. I'm gonna send it to your house. Where's Joe's house? I'm gonna go get a pen and quill, or a book and quill, and I'm gonna write him a nice little book. Dear Joe, You suck at travel. Love Echo.
Understatement.
And then anybody can add to the story as they please while he does his travels.
Someday I'll make it back. Who knows when?
We'll listen to him travel and then be like, on July 5th, we listened to Joe and his travels, and he still sucks. Not gotten any better.
He is
Love,
still lost.
love Echo.
Oh, Lord. Lightning rod. That's something.
Though.
Not sure why.
Joe dies to lightning rod.
So there's
Bad
this
at
whole-
traveling. Love Echo.
Still holding a lightning
Never gonna
rod.
say. Joe dies to cliff. Bad at traveling. Love Echo. And the story just goes as is.
Let's see. Oh, hello, sir.
That's what we should do. We should put like a little pen and quill station at the front of everybody's homes, and like you should have to like go and write a message, or you don't have to write a message.
Skylar trained a pig to kill the bird.
But like, if we could start writing like a story.
The most impressive part of that story would be that you actually trained him to go up a flight, like ladder.
And then if Minecraft would let me write Skylar's full of bullshit, that would be perfect.
There you go.
You know what?
Because-
In the next update, they're going to be able to climb.
They're not. Because they don't want you to ever be factual about your storytelling. They're just going to do that to make sure that you can never be correct about that story. Like, I called bullshit the minute I heard it. I was like, what? That's incorrect. Because the first thing out of my mouth was, the pig climbed a ladder? Because I could not wrap my head around that part at all. I was like, well, that's cool.
Oh, I am so lost.
You know you have coordinates, right?
Nope.
No, he does not. Let's not tell him that. Shh.
Ooh, I found like a pyramid thing.
Ooh, shiny object. Ooh, shiny object.
Desert temple. Seems cool. Seems like another good way to die.
Seems like a perfect thing for Joe.
Trying to find all the innovative ways to die.
I think you should play there until the end of time.
They do have cool stuff in here if I don't think I'm going to die immediately by falling.
Well, when you get back, I have a present for you.
What are the chances I blow up from TNT?
100%.
It's kind of my thoughts.
We're on the same level.
Alright, I'm going to end up bringing you back like 4 stacks of cobblestone here.
Can you just take them and run right through the nether portal? There's a room in the back of that.
Oh, this is so
I have to go into the nether?
No, you don't have to go into the nether. So if you run through the portal
Oh, yeah?
on the other side of the portal, there is a room that I built for those, because I was going to build a mine back there, but there's just a room back there now that has cases in it. If you would just honestly put it back there.
Okay.
That way I can build across the nether. But the nether is completely harmless.
I'm not worried about the nether. I just asked if I
Well,
had to go in it.
No, you don't. It's completely secure. Though. You can go in there and get blow up the nether all you want. There's a big old mine. I need to expand it right now. It's Leslie and I have played in there a lot.
Golden apple. That sounds fun.
Hmm?
Golden apple.
I got some golden carrots. The one trader trades glistening watermelons. In case you're interested.
Whole bunch of gunpowder. That seems very, very cool. And no way to bring it back.
Alright, so if I open my store and you had your choice, what would you like to see in it? Like if there was something that you could buy in there.
I would buy your netherite armor.
Would you buy netherite tools too?
Yeah.
What if there was netherite tools, what would you be interested in? Swords, pickaxes, like what?
Swords and pickaxes. Only probably.
Would you want them already enchanted or not enchanted?
Already enchanted. I mean, I would buy them either way. It wouldn't matter to me.
But yeah, because you could disenchant them if you really wanted to.
Yeah. Honestly, enchanting them's the fun part, so...
Enchanting them gets really expensive, though.
It does.
But it also would make them that would make them more expensive if I sold them.
Oh boy. I came out of said desert temple and saw, no joke, at least 10 zombies walking right at me from every direction. It's like, nope. You guys done sleeping yet?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Please don't kill me. Oh God, they're still hitting me. Why are they not burning?
My horse ran away.
Why?
Oh, I thought you had a lead.
I found
I gave you a lead.
I found another horse.
Oh, okay.
Why aren't the zombies burning in the light? What is this? What are they actually? What are the coordinates of where we're headed? Or where everything is?
That's a secret, Joe. You don't know how to read chords anyways. Why would we give those to you?
Officially given up.
That would just confuse you even more. Like, we don't want to do that.
Well, I mean,
Sounds
I've
true.
got to be somewhere near you because there's a giant raider station thing.
Oh, what?
Big old pillager thing.
No, you don't, because there's two of them on this island. Are you in the 3000s?
No.
Well, then you're probably close to me. You're correct. Well, if Skylar wants to tell you, he will. I'm gonna go with the idea that I think that we'll just confuse you by giving you coordinates, so I'm not going to.
Fair. Let's see.
If you are next to that and you're not in the 3000 range, you're pretty close and should be able to find us easily.
Let's
And he's also not gonna help you. He's like, so figure it out, pal.
Like, are you on top of...
So are you somewhere in Minecraft? Is what he's saying? Are you on the realm? Maybe.
I see you. You're gonna get killed by a pillager if you don't watch out. You got one shooting at you. This way. This way. You're going the wrong way. This way.
That is super helpful. I love that. You're going the wrong way. So this way. Maybe this way. Maybe that way.
Where you
I
at?
don't know. Maybe that way.
Did you leave? Oh, I see you. You're being shot at. Are you gonna get killed?
This is the best talk I've ever heard. Ever.
Alright, so that Iron Golem just saved your ass.
Is my iron golem that's roaming around out there?
Yeah, he literally just beat the piss out of
Man, he's
that
a
pillager.
I want to go name him and bring him home. I haven't been able to do that yet. He's a lucky fella. That little guy's great. He's the one that I saved. He's been hanging out around here. He must be appreciative. Little fancy fella. I appreciate him. That's sweet of him. Little bastard.
Can I have another lead?
Oh, you stupid ass doors. You're pissing me off.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
What now?
I said cool.
Who you talking to?
And this horse. Alrighty then. That works.
Yeah, if you're not to change the subject, but if you go to buy any electronics and you don't find like super deals, you should probably hit me up before you buy one and let me see if I get
Some better
a
deals.
massive discount on them. Because right now, like, my big deals are for Samsung is in TVs and printers for HP. But like, next month it's going to be phones for
Okay.
Samsung.
Well,
which
Samsung phones are like 60% off from what I saw.
For you
Yeah.
right now, see, like, they're showing 60% off for me, but apparently there's going to be some kind of big extra deal on top of that. But I got the newest. I have the Samsung. What do you have? Do you have a Samsung or do you have an iPhone?
I have an iPhone.
Ah, that's crap.
Why?
I don't know. I hate iPhones. I had one time.
That hurts.
And
That hurts me that you would say something like that.
I figured most iPhone people are silly like that. They're kind of way dramatic. Their silliness.
Oh, big dramatic.
Yeah. They're like, I love iPhone so much that it makes me hurt in my soul. And then Samsung people are like, iPhone just sucks. And I don't want to talk about it anymore. But, so I just got we pre-ordered the Samsung Ultra 22s.
Mm-hmm.
And because we have to have custom build ones, because we have to have so much memory, it took a while. But we got them, and because we had such high-end phones, because they were custom builds because of memory, so we literally got trade-ins that pretty much paid off the phones anyways, and we've already had our phones for 2 years. So it was one of those things where it was like a kind of trade for trade,
Mm-hmm.
damn near. I think we owe like $199 on our new phones. But we don't have any contracts or anything, so we can pay them off anytime. But I think they're billing us like $8 a month if we don't pay them off. But we also got free. We also got watches.
Oh, that's
We
pretty cool.
upgraded our watches and everything. So we have the brand new Samsung watches, the classic 4s, the stainless steel. So they're super slick. And we did all of this, and it decreased our phone bills by $35 a piece.
Damn.
Yeah, it was super stupid.
You guys are with T-Mobile though, right?
Yeah, well, it was Sprint, but yeah, now it's T-Mobile.
Do you like it?
But I would never go back to Verizon. You could never pay me you couldn't pay me $1 million to go back to Verizon. That was the worst company I was ever with. I hate Verizon. And I was Verizon for, I don't know, 7, 8 years. And the best thing I ever did. And I've been with Sprint 15. Sprint, T-Mobile, whoever. And Leslie was with Verizon for like close to 20 years, and I got her to switch. And she's been extremely happy. Just in price and everything. Well, it's not Sprint anymore. I shouldn't keep saying that, but it's T-Mobile. But yeah, she has been overly impressed.
That's good.
You have Verizon?
Yeah, mine's a company account though.
Well, but that's a little different. But what's your wife have?
She has Verizon.
And how much is her bill a month?
$109.
So my phone is going to be paid off. My $199 that I owe on it. If I paid it off tomorrow, my phone bill would be $63.
That's nice.
And that's unlimited everything. And that includes title and I don't know. Leslie's has title. Mine has Hulu. And I don't know. Hers has Disney Plus and whatever garbage. But I have a grandfathered plan, so that's why mine's so cheap. And they keep telling Leslie that the best thing that she could do for herself is to join my grandfathered plan because hers is like 90 some odd dollars.
Why don't she?
But we're just neither one of us are willing to make that commitment. Join us. We'll buy a house together, but we won't join cell phone plans.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, there was
I
some,
won't.
There was.
I'm. It's actually more so me than it is her. I think. When I was with the last one, I allowed her to combine with my plan, and so not that Leslie has bad credit, but the last one had bad credit, and for me to get her off my account, it took 3 freaking months and all these contractual agreements and meeting with notaries, and because Leslie doesn't even have any debt, but the dumb shit that I went through was the most miserable thing I was ever a part of. And 3 months, and I had issues with my service, and like I had to miss work, and so I don't know, maybe if I'm just a little gun shy because I've never added anybody to my plan. The only person I ever had on my plan before adding the last one was Grandma. I'd always paid for Grandma's cell phone. Grandma was on my cell phone service for over 10 years. And I paid for Grandma just because I got tired of listening to people bitch about buying her long distance cards. So I just bought her a cell phone, put her on my contract. But I couldn't deal with it anymore. Like when Ashley and I split up, I think maybe I'm just gun shy because I couldn't get her off my contract.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, so maybe it's just me. But it did. It took me 3 freaking months, and I was like, I want this to be over. So, because they keep trying to tell us that if we combine plans, we get the buy one, get one. So everything that we do, we'll get one free. So like watches, phones, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't know. I kind of dragged my feet.
You guys almost like married.
I know. We've been together over 4 years. I just like I'll pay my cell phone bill, you pay yours. We got this house. Just cell phone bills are not that expensive.
You're funny.
But if I leave tomorrow, I don't want to have to spend 3 years or 3 months trying to figure out how to get you the fuck off of it. You see what? I guess that's where my mind is stuck at. That was terrible, Skylar. I can't even tell you how painful that was. Like, I could not get that. I could not get that girl off my cell phone bill. It was obnoxious.
Just
And
make sure that this one doesn't go away.
Well, she hasn't gone away yet. But the last one I was with 6 years, so we haven't made it to that 6-year mark. Maybe at 10 years we'll talk about adding her to my cell phone bill.
You're just gun shy.
We'll just keep the cell phone bill separate. Everything else we'll just put together.
That's funny.
That's only a $30 savings. What's $30 over 10 years? I'm not paying for it. My bill's cheap. All right, put the first freaking piece of jewelry in the shop. Oh yeah.
What a jerk.
So I'm trying to think, how should I'm thinking that because I'm putting them behind glass, I don't want, for displaying reasons that like I don't want people to touch them. I'm thinking like putting a book and quill
Mhm.
and either numbering them or putting a book and quill for each one, so you can just go to that station, pull it up, and find out exactly what that section has to offer.
It'd be
What do you think
interesting.
would be more convenient
Probably the book and quill, honestly.
on each station?
Yeah, if you can do it.
Oh, I can do it. But I want to put them behind glass to make it like a shopping center. Like they're valuable, like you would see if you were shopping in a jewelry store.
Don't want to die. I'll eat something. Joe's headset died, by the way.
Oh, is that why he got quiet?
Yeah.
I was wondering where my little buttercup went. Starting to get the blues without him.
What do you leave the? Oh, I bet. Hello?
You couldn't hear me this time?
To what?
You couldn't hear me?
No.
Ha,
You said your headset was dead, so I assume that.
it did. And apparently when I plugged it back in, Discord didn't like it.
Well, that sucked.
Fixed it. You're welcome. You left a hole there.
Yeah. I need to go back and get a bunch of stuff from that other chest.
Alright, but I do need to go, because I actually do have to work tomorrow, unlike some of you.
Okay. Well,
So do I, but I don't work till 9.
Yeah, I've got people that are already telling me they want to talk about stuff tomorrow, and I'm just not in the mood for it.
Who's that?
Character.
Oh.
Because Amanda is still confused, and it's confusing poor Brian. So that means I need to resort it out, which is lovely.
Gotcha.
So anyway, y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
You too.
I will talk to y'all next time.
All right, buddy.
Have a good one.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Building materials. Cobblestone. Cobblestone. Materials, cobblestone. Building materials.
So is your wife off on Fridays or just tomorrow?
Just tomorrow.
Oh. And she works where?
She works for small hardware store there in Hope.
Oh. I knew she worked like some kind of like retailer or something or whatever. She couldn't remember where she worked.
Yeah, it's nice. They work really well around her schedule and stuff.
That's perfect. Like that's kind of what
And she goes in like
what you
at
need
4
sometimes.
after I get off of work, and then she gets off at 8. So like it's not super long shifts.
Yeah, like right now, like Leslie and I's schedules work pretty well, except that she has Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, and I only have Saturday, Sunday off. So, like, that's the only thing that kind of sucks is I work just your traditional Monday through Friday, and she does not.
Yeah, but she works really long days, right? Or sometimes.
Yeah, she works pretty much 12 hours a day, but she only works the 4 days a week. Well, no, she doesn't really work 12 hours a day, 4 days a week. She works like, so one week she works like, so one Wednesday she works like she works the 12 hours, and then one Wednesday she works like a half shift.
I gotcha.
But no matter what, I mean, but she still only works. She still has 3 days off. But the only problem is that 2 days off are the 2 days that I work.
Uh,
But if she gets promoted, she will be a Monday through Friday worker.
yeah, but that won't matter because you guys will be moving more than likely.
But yeah, but but that'll still put us on the same schedule because we'll both be Monday through Friday.
But you won't be with me, and that will make me sad.
Well, but I'll see you about as much as I do now, which is virtually through this.
Well, that hurts my feelings.
Well, I don't see you. I don't ever see you.
That's
And then
gonna
you can just
change.
buy all our folks tickets.
That was gonna change this year.
Oh, you're going to change that?
Yeah, we were gonna see each other more. I was already making an effort with the zoo.
Well, see, that was one step.
And then you're gonna leave me, and you're like, "Go, bye, Felicia."
Realistically, I don't think we're moving anytime this year. I don't think it'll happen until next year because we just seen the list of potential places, and none of them, like, none of them, like, all 20 of them were not any places we were willing to even go. Like, the only one I would have considered was probably New Mexico. But they were like, there was, I don't know how many locations in California. There was like a couple south of Atlanta. We don't want to be anywhere near Atlanta. I don't want to live in Georgia. I don't want to live anywhere near Atlanta again. I did that. I don't like Atlanta area. And then everywhere else was like Kansas and states like that. I'm not interested, and neither is Leslie. So she declined all of that list, and then she still has to interview, and then there will be another list that's offered after that.
Surprised that they're not
So
wanting to keep her around this area for all of the facilities that are supposed to open within the next couple of years.
The problem is, so the role that she's already in is so far up in the company that there's already limited positions. So the next role that she's moving in is even more limited. Like, so the higher you go in the company, it's kind of like the closer you get to the plant manager. Guess what? The plant manager is a single title. So the higher you go in leadership, the less people you need, the the less that they look for. So like when you're a supervisor, they need say 20, 30 of them in a facility.
Yeah.
At her level, they only need like 4 or 5 of them in a building.
Gotcha.
So the next level up, they only need 2 or 3 of them. So like that's the difference.
What can you dye
Is
this regular brownish terracotta with? What color?
any color dye. Any dye. So any dye that you can make, you can dye it with. So red, yellow, green, cyan, black. Do you have any dye?
I have several, probably 20 or 30 ink sacs, black ink sacs.
So you can make the black, which is black and blue.
Ooh,
If you
I
want to
like
see
that.
what they all look like, go to my house. I have one of every color made, at least. Actually, I got partial stacks of every color made. So you can actually go in there and look exactly what they look like, and then if you can't see what they actually look like, just take them out of my box and put one down on the floor. Because I have been making my own dye, mixing dyes, doing this, doing that. Try to get every color I can. I think I'm only missing a few right now of every color that's left.
I'm liable to get in your house.
Hmm?
So I'm liable to end up in your house getting this coal right here.
What cool.
There was coal right outside the mountain because I can see you down in the mountain. Like I could literally go in a couple layers and come up right above you. Right now. Huh?
Yeah, probably.
Because I can see you through the ground.
Yeah, because I'm downstairs. I don't know exactly where I'm standing.
Yeah, like if you went up probably like 2 blocks, you would come out the mountaintop right there.
Well, yeah, you'd be right above my bedroom, though.
Yeah, I know. I really like this red, but it's so weird. It kind of throws you off.
Yeah, some of them are appealing, some of them are not.
I try to put it out and see how it looks, and then it's just like
Where are you at? Are you here?
I'm back at my house real quick.
Oh, I thought you were checking out this terracotta.
I need to come to you. I'm going to. Just give me 1 sec.
Okay, because I've got red glazed, lime glazed, black glazed, white glazed, orange, blue, yellow, pink, cyan, green, brown, light blue, and light gray. Those are all the colors I've made so far. So I have 13 colors. Like I said, I don't have them all, but I have a pretty good variety, but I can at least show you what the black looks like.
How many will 21 ink sacs make? Only 21?
A shit ton.
Oh, okay.
A holy shit ton. Because once you make them into ink sacs, I'll put you a black one down. You might like this because you like the thin blue line. So it's black, it's decorative, and it's got blue accents. I put one down in my front room
Alright, I'll be there in a sec.
when we first walk in.
Taking the kerner. Oh, yeah.
That's what the black looks like.
Hell yeah. Alright. I'm doing it.
Yeah, so make those into ink sacs, and then I think it's literally like one ink sac makes like 8 or something like that. I can't remember what it is. It's been a while since I made any. But here's another cool one. I don't know if you want to see it. There's another really, really bright blue one. It's really pretty.
I don't know if I want to do the bright blue. Because I want something darker. The red is just
that's
too much in this.
Yeah, that's the darkest one you're gonna get. Yeah, the black is the darkest. The other one's got like gray corners and it's got like blue and dark blue accents.
Gotcha.
But it's like a dark blue on a dark blue. So it's like, it kind of pairs up with the black glaze, but it's still bright. But that's one of those ones where you'd have to go actually make the dye for it. You don't have to sleep. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're getting off?
Yeah. I gotta work in the morning. It's 12:30. Plus, Leslie will probably wake up here in a moment because she's got to pee, and then she'll be like, "You didn't come to bed at 12:30?" She's an old lady. She likes to pee in the middle of the night a lot.
So what gives it the blue accent? Because I just made one of the terracotta and it was just straight black. It was just black terracotta.
Oh, you have to put it in the. You have to put it in the furnace, or your fireplace. You have to cook it.
Oh,
That's
so
what
you-
glazes it.
Oh, so you make it black and then you glaze it.
Yeah, you put it in your your furnace, just your normal furnace. Just cook it,
Okay.
and that's what gives it the cool effect. Because otherwise, it's just black terracotta. So you make it black, and then you cook it, and then
Gotcha.
it's glazed.
Okay.
So if you want to do both, but if you want to just the black terracotta, it's not that cool. It's just like a matte finish looking.
Yeah, I'm not super
No.
impressed with it. Cool, that should be plenty.
Are you gonna decorate your whole house with that, or just some accents?
No, so I'm actually going to make the outside like around the walkway with that. So I'm gonna build it up where it looks like the walls look nice.
Oh, like around your path going down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're gonna need a lot of terracotta. That's a big path.
It's not super big.
I think it's bigger than you think.
I almost got through it with one. I could get close to it with one stack, but I have 2.5 of the regular terracotta, so.
Oh, maybe it's not as big as I realized then. It is pretty. Like, because when I first made it, I was like, man, that's freaking gorgeous. And then I couldn't figure out where I would use it because it didn't match anything I had with the blue.
Mhm.
Because, like, my stuff is more like jungle and plants and. But it is cool. All right, then. Well, you have a good evening and
Okay.
good decorating.
Yeah, thank you. I plan on probably getting off here soon as well, so.
All right, well, it was fun playing.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it again. And again.
For
and again.
sure. Hopefully by then I have my store up and running, and not that anybody will be out buy anything, but if anybody's interested, we'll have.
I'm gonna come buy that armor.
Well, it'll be available.
Okay. Sounds
All
good.
right. Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate y'all being in here, hanging out, giving the love, the support. Appreciate y'all. Look forward to seeing you guys again next week. We're here live on Facebook at 9 p.m. So come join us then. Stay safe, have fun. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.